The story opens up with a purple-haired lady standing in front of a jail cell. Inside the cell, there's a blonde-haired boy that is not only cuffed at the hands, but there are also 2 chains dangling from his neck as well. Come on, Akihito-kun. It's time for school. Outside of Kiyomiya High School, we see a group of kids. Cheering as 2 kids wearing glasses are squaring off in a good old bare-knuckle fist fight. Fight. Get him. Kill him. Stop dragging your feet, or I'll kill you. Hurry up and start brawling. You're probably wondering, how did I end up like this? Do I look like the type of kid that gets into fist fights before class? The long-hair boy and I were forced to fight each other. The problem is, I can't win. I don't know how to fight at all. Nice, keep punching. We are little ants, matched up to fight as a form of entertainment for these bullies. Aim for his nose. Kill him just like that. The winner of this fight gets left alone for the day, while the loser takes on more punishment and humiliation for the day. That's the leader of the bully squad. This hurts. I hate that this is my school life. But nothing ever changes. They have a rule around here. The fists do the talking. The winner is Hayaragari-kun. If it looks like some of them are happy, while others seem to be pissed off and yelling at me, it's because they place bets on the fight, and I just caused some bullies to lose some money. This long-haired kid is really happy that he won. And I don't blame him because if I were able, I would have done the same thing. The boss bully stands up while saying, seriously, you gotta get tougher, you know? But as the rule states, Yuki, the loser, must wear this the entire day. I, Yuki, am today's punching bag. We jump into the classroom where some kids are playing on their phones. Others are talking amongst themselves while smoking a cigarette. Meanwhile, poor Yuki is getting thrashed as he takes a nasty punch to the gut. That's right. The sign clearly stated that I'm today's punching bag. The bully in red says, nope, you're out. Next. Geez. Come on, Yuki. We even bet on you, damn it. He then sends a knee right into Yuki's belly. Someone can be heard yelling, so close. Just a bit more, guys. Seriously, you guys are so slow. Let me show you how it's done. This is yet another game that they play. Watch this. Yuki is once again taking a hit so hard that it sends him flying right into the air. This is a game to see who delivers the punch that is able to make me throw up my breakfast. And now we have a winner. Winner of the first vomit contest is Suzuki. Hell yeah. I told you guys, watch closely if you want to know the champ's secrets. Yuki, how many times are you going to disappoint me? Hand over your wallet. Wait. What? Of course you dumbass. You puked. Now take responsibility. Yuki then gets his wallet snatched right out of his hand. Lame. All he has are some coupons. That's my lunch money. This bully didn't like that the punching bag dared to talk back. So he stomped Yuki's face to the ground right where he just threw up. Lunch money? Eat your own vomit, dumbass. That'll help you save on food costs. Ha ha ha. Nice one, Iko-chan. I can't take this anymore. A life ruled by violence. Why do I have to be pushed around by these vicious bullies every single day? I hate this. I just want one day where I can just act like a regular high school student. I don't care who it is. Even if it's a villain, or even a lunatic, I wish someone would just put them in their place. I don't care who it is. Someone please come and punish these bastards. Huh. Who? At a time like this? What the hell? The blonde boy from jail comes rushing at the bully with a flying front kick to the face. He kicked him so hard the coupons are sent floating in the air. Did someone hear my wish and make it come true? Amazing. I've never seen anyone beat up a bully before. All the other bullies are just watching their buddy get beat up, as Blondie follows up the kick with a nasty punch. Blondie then proceeds to deliver a nice ground and pound, while the beaten-up bully screams at the top of his lungs in pain. I'm Batman. Didn't someone here need my help? Who the hell is this guy? Tanaka. Are you okay? So his name is Tanaka? Let me see. Where is Tanaka? Seriously? Just 1 point. How lame. Hey kid, who the hell are you? Do you want to die? Me? I'm the new transfer student. My name is Akihito. Nice to meet you. He's the new transfer student? He seems strong. One of the bullies grabs a chair while saying, "Don't act all cocky, you bastard. Who do you think you are?" He then throws the chair at the new kid. This is how they welcome the new kid, I guess. New kid, watch out. That just won't do. You have to put in a little more effort than that. You bastard. I'll kill you. Akihito then blinks behind the bully so quick that the bully can't even follow him with his eyes, and receives the most devastating kick right in the penis. The sound that then leaves the bully's mouth could only be described as a screech sound coming from a dying rodent. Everyone is just standing there speechless as they instinctively cover their jewels with their hands, as if it just happened to them. Akihito then counts out loud, 1, 2, 3, 4. Total of 25 points. What a bargain. Let's see how this works out. Licking his bloody hand like a psychopath, he has a smirk that reaches ear to ear. The taste of your sins. Why did he just lick his hand like that? Who is this new transfer student? He shows up out of nowhere and beats up bullies. And his face, he seems like he's enjoying it too. We then jump to downtown, where there are some tall buildings in the skyline. This project has been approved. This project might become the only hope we have to drastically reduce the amount of juvenile crimes. But he's insane. No way a system this ridiculous should exist. Seriously, what is the top brass even thinking, moving ahead with a project like this? Juvenile convicts are transferred into problem schools. They solve internal issues in exchange for reduced sentences. That's what the system is, and I don't see what your problem with this is. Back in the classroom, Akihito is using 2 bullies stacked on top of each other as a chair, while tallying up the amount of years taken off his sentencing for beating the shit out of all these bullies. Now how do I use this damn camera again? Hey you, come show me how to use this cell phone. You wouldn't happen to be talking to me, are you? You're literally the only one still conscious, aren't you? He's definitely someone I should stay away from. But he did just save my life. Then you just have to press this when you want to take a photo. Ah, so that's how you do it. Oh yeah, since you're here, why don't you get in on the fun? Wait, is it really okay for me to do this? What are you talking about? Come on. This will be fun. I'm not really sure, but this feels amazing. Okay, on 3. Yuki is then seen with 1 foot planted on the back of a knocked out bully and throwing up the deuces, while Akihito snaps the selfie photo. By the way, why are you wearing that? Oh, this is something I had to wear since I was the loser of a gambling fight. Fight gambling. The 3rd year Mineta brothers force weak students like me to fight and make money. That's messed up, right? It's awesome. Bet on yourself to win the fight and rake in the cash, right? Mineta brothers, was it? Hell yeah. That's a total of 40 points. By the way, I've been wondering about these points you keep bringing up. If you beat up bad guys, you get 1 day off your sentence for each point. Sentence. Yes, I'm a center transfer student. One of the Mineta brothers is sitting by himself with a baseball bat leaning against his shoulder. 3 bullies are then seen running as fast as they can over, while saying, Mineta-san, we're sorry, we're late. But the boss bully doesn't really care. Because next thing you know, he bashes his bat right into his gut. Tardiness is forbidden. You're late, Suzuki. What the hell happened to your faces? The new transfer student beat our asses. Transfer student? That guy is seriously strong. He might even be stronger than you, boss. No surprise. That was enough to get a metal bat to the face. Blood is just dripping onto the pavement. Hey, listen up. You guys need to stop embarrassing yourselves. That transfer student, I want you to bring him to me immediately. Well, here we are. This is the venue where I get my ass kicked all the time. It looks like there's already a match going on. Show me some guts or break a bone, you punk. These kids seem to have quite the exchange because both of them look pretty bruised up, while the dork is still huffing and puffing trying to catch his breath. The boss guy announces, the winner is Curly Hair. Turning to get a look at Curly Hair, the boss asks, are you okay? It looks like your nose is broken. That looks painful. Here, let me fix that for you. Reaching out his hand, he pinches the bridge of the nose as the Curly Hair guy lets out a painful yelp. Mashing and twisting, the nerd is now left crying, unable to escape from the unnecessarily brutal nose adjustment. Of course, the other minion bullies are all having a good time laughing. One of them yells, Ryuji-san, you're the best. All right, that should do the job. Seemingly pleased with his handiwork. Looks better than before, doesn't it? Shouldn't you be thanking me? That's awful. They took it too far again. So those are the Mineta brothers? Let me take a look. So this Ryuji guy is worth 10 points. Akihito then says, if I win, treat me to a hamburger. So you're really going to fight? This guy is fearless. Walking over towards the crowd of bullies, Akihito seems to have a bounce in his step. Ryuji says, all right. So the next opponent is. Raising his hand in the air, Akihito says, I'll do it. Okay, I want to fight next. And who the hell are you? Never seen your face before. Shit. It's him, the transfer student. The guy that beat the shit out of us in the classroom. You let this guy beat you up like that. Pathetic. It's me, guys, the new transfer student. So this is the guy that I've been looking for, huh? Fine. You're up next. Seriously? Hell yeah. So then, your opponent will be. Before he's able to continue, Akihito asks, can I choose? What? You got someone you want to fight, do you? You. I want to fight with you. Seriously, this guy is jokes. He just challenged Ryugo to a fight. Is he serious? That transfer student is dead. Hey transfer student, I'm the strongest one here, you know? Are you still gonna go through with this knowing that? It doesn't matter, beating you is all the same to me. Alright, you cocky son of a bitch. If that's the case, he drags over the rusty betting bucket. Hey, all of you, hand over your cash. The rule is death match. It doesn't end until one of us dies. Of course Ryugo is gonna win. This is going to be a fun match to watch. And of course, the only one dying will be you. Akihito doesn't seem too worried about all of the talk because he faces off for the fight with one of his hands still in his pocket. Hey boy, I like your collar you got there. Alright, I'll make good use of that once I make you my pet bitch. Ryugo then slips on a pair of brass knuckles. You get to use brass knuckles? So weapons are a go then. Good to know. Ready, fight. Charging in, Ryugo cocks back his arm gripping the brass knuckles. Completely confident on the outcome of this match. What's up, boy? Didn't you want to fight? You cocky bitch. Man, this transfer kid is done for. Seems that Ryugo is getting dead serious for this fight. He's talking all that shit. Yet he comes at me only when armed with brass knuckles. Whoever said weapons were banned? Stop acting like a pussy and fight. The only rule in deathmatch is fight until one of us dies. That's all. You better make this a fight. Otherwise it's gonna be a boring death for you. Shit boy, your tummy is feeling like pudding right now, isn't it? You hit like a bitch. If you didn't have brass knuckles it would only tickle a little bit. Are you just going to run, boy? Akihito is still trying to cover up his stomach while dodging out of the way of the flying knee. Stop running, you frickin' pussy. Payback is a bitch, isn't it, transfer student? Winding up for a big attack, Ryugo throws a punch right at Akihito, hitting him directly in the face. Which must have been a crazy impact, because a stream of blood comes pouring down immediately. You had enough yet, boy? I told you I was the best fighter here, but you wouldn't listen. Kick his ass. We need more blood. Look, he's leaking onto the pavement now. Why don't you call your mommy to come help you? Akihito, get up, man. You can't give up yet. I know you're really strong. Hey, transfer student, it's too late to quit, boy. This is death match. You gotta have the guts to take it to the end. Damn, I actually feel kind of bad for the transfer student. To lose your life on the first day of school is crazy. Akihito was probably acting too reckless. Nobody ever goes up against the Mineta brothers. I'm gonna make this a slow and painful death for what you did to my guys. I'm gonna break every bone in your body for thinking you can challenge the number one like that. I have to make an example out of you, got it? Next thing you know, Akihito smashes the loud mouth right in the dome with a brick. You talk too much. You think I'm gonna let you kill me today? It looks like you're leaking now, big boy. This is deathmatch. No one said weapons aren't allowed, right? I want to cheer you on, but I can't. But goddamn, Ryugo just took a brick to the head. The only way out of deathmatch is death, right? What's up now, pussy? You want to give up? Because someone told me that it was too late for all of that. Akihito climbs into a full mount. With brick still in hand, it seems like it's once again time for a ground and pound session. You bastard, what are you planning on doing? I'm just playing by your rules, big boy. Weapons are allowed and the match ends when one of us dies. Your head is going to look like cherry pie filling once I'm done with you. Should we jump in and help out Ryugo? Or is he going to punish us for jumping in? I don't know, man. Akihito then lets out the most diabolical laugh that I've ever heard in my life. But when everyone saw the look on his face, no one really knew what to do. He's really going to kill him if he continues to bash his skull in like this. I give up. I lost, you bastard. No way. Did I just hear that right? Did Ryugo really say that he lost? Should we jump in now? Or what the hell should we do? What are you saying, big boy? You said it yourself. The only way to stop the fight is if one of us are dead. Please, you can't fucking kill me. Tears running down his face and blood completely covering up his entire head. Ryugo trembles at the thought that he may actually lose his life today. I wonder if things were switched up and you were on top, if anyone would have stopped you from doing the same to me? This guy is an actual maniac. Crazy-ass fucking bastard. He actually wants to kill someone at school. All you have to do is call me daddy. Say it real loud so all of your bitch-ass friends can hear too. Are you freaking crazy? I'm not doing that. The funny part is that you thought I was asking. I wasn't asking, you goddamn pussy. We have to stop him before he kills Ryuji. Everyone rush in and help the boss before he ends up dead for real. Are you seriously trying to kill him, transfer student? Have you actually lost your mind? Just stop Akihito. You can't kill him, you already won. Akihito, you already got the points to reduce your sentence. Yelling out loud, Yuki says, please stop Akihito. You'll mess everything up if you kill him. What's the big deal? This big guy made the rules, and he brought a weapon into the mix. You bullies are seriously lame as hell. So you bullies want to break up a death match. Am I getting the facts in order here? Are you sure it's okay to call it a win? Speak up, minions. I can't hear you talking if all you're going to do is cry like a bunch of babies. Okay, well then I won. Hey Yuki, we got the winner, buddy. I believe there was talk about some burgers if I won, right? You're getting Ryuji blood all over my shirt. That's so gross. Burgers. We need to celebrate with burgers. You promised me, Yuki. Well, actually you said that all on your own before you walked off to beat some ass. Man, don't be lame. Those are just insignificant details. Come on, let's go. Okay, we'll go. Don't drag me all the way there. I don't think they're going to let this go so easily. This might be really bad. Man, this is so messed up. He's barely breathing after getting his head beat in like that. Someone should call an ambulance or something. Just then, the exhaust of a motorcycle revving could be heard. A sound all too familiar to the whole gang. Oh shit, this isn't going to be good once he finds out his brother just lost in a death battle to a transfer student. Ryugo is going to lose his shit. Nobody is safe, especially us. It's not good, Ryugo. The transfer student did something to your brother. Before he was able to finish, Ryugo punched the dude right in the stomach. What a fucking mess. Even you got beat up this bad, Ryuji? Well, you were always the ugly one, but this is just pathetic, bro. Can't believe my brother is such a weakling to lose in a death match. He then proceeds to stomp the living shit out of his brother's face. Man, that's just messed up. I'm glad it wasn't us, though. So shut up and keep quiet if you know what's good for you. Weaklings deserve to lose. That's it. That's all he had to say after seeing his brother's battered and bloody face. Savage. So you're saying all of this was the new transfer kid? Yes, that's right, Ryugo. It was a fair one-on-one death match. He then whips out his wallet and makes it rain on them hoes. I've got an order, you punks. Find that transfer student no matter what. Meanwhile, we jump to the outside of Mac Burger Queen. Why does everything look so frickin' tasty right now? The colors, the selection, the fries. This all looks crazy good. I'm so hungry I could eat one of each item on this menu. If you're ready to order, then what will you have? All of it, one of everything. Isn't that a bit much, Akihito? Okay, then I'll take 2 of these yum-yum burgers, and one of these smiles, I guess. Okay, coming right up. Oh, so that's the smile, right? I thought it was a part of the menu. Has dude never been to a Mac Burger Queen before? He literally ordered a damn smile. Anime food porn alert. This is so good. What the hell is this? Maybe he really hasn't eaten at a Mac Burger Queen. Just from eating a burger he reacts like this? There's no way this is his first time, right? And that fight earlier. He just kept smashing that guy's face using a brick without any hesitation at all. This guy is not normal. Especially hearing him say, "'Cause I'm a criminal." Akihito, are you really a criminal? Yeah. So what? Then why are you even at this school to begin with? Some big shot wants me to fix the problem here. A big shot? What does that even mean? No clue who it is, but if I beat up bad guys, my sentence gets shorter. Oh, that's totally insane. So how long is your sentence, Akihito? Let me think. He holds up 5 fingers covered in the McQueen special sauce. 500 years. Quit playing. Is it 500 years for real? But the legal max in Japan is 30 years. Even minors can only get life in prison and receive 30. Then what did you do? Kill a bunch of people? Dude, I just got the best idea. Is he really not going to tell me what he did? You stick the fries into the burger, like this. Then you dump soda on it, like this. Done. I call it the Akihito special burger. If you throw tasty stuff together, it's gotta be even tastier. This guy's logic leaves much to be desired. Alright then, time to dig in. Just then, before he's even able to take a bite, we see 3 goons holding metal pipes about to swing on the boys trying to enjoy their meals. The window comes crashing in as glass shoots through the air. And worst of all, The Akihito special burger is also sent airborne. Like, oh my god. The window thingy was broken in. Dressed in black Air Forces, the goon steps through the broken window right onto the dining table. Oh shit. Those guys are a part of. They're Ryugo Mineta's lackeys. Man, I dropped my burger. Are you even listening to me, Akihito? You're the transfer student who took down Ryuji, right? Don't think that you're gonna walk away from this in one piece. Mineta Ryugo is the older brother of the guy you beat up. He's here to get revenge. We gotta run. Even you can't handle 3-on-1. Poop. Yuki takes a steel pipe right on the sniffer. Move it, you frickin' loser. Hey, transfer kid, you're coming with us right now. Wait. The 3-second rule, it's still safe. There's just a little glass in it, but it's still good. Akihito then says in super slow-mo, I can still save it. As a lug boot comes stepping down to the burger in the most tragic scene so far in this story. And just like that, the burger is now deceased. No, my Akihito special burger. And that's when they knew that they fucked up. What the hell is this guy going on about? Did you hear me, boy? You're coming with us. Oh, he's crying over a burger? What a goddamn pussy. If you want it so bad, just lick it off my shoe, loser. Reaching for the goon's ankle, Akihito says, move your damn foot right now, or I'll kill you. Laughing, the goon says, don't get all cocky, boy. And that's when we get an x-ray of the goon's leg bone getting snapped in half by a cell phone. Holy shit. Ouch. Everyone is just frozen in place after hearing the sound of bones snapping in just one hit. The goon falls over and starts squealing like a stuck pig. You shouldn't have messed with a convict's food. They don't play about that shit. For real. How dare you step on my Akihito special burger? I'm going to beat the living shit out of everyone here. And then I'm going to do it all over again. I can't stand it when someone disrespects food. You all won't be able to crawl once I'm done with you. Messing with a man's food is like asking for death. Wait. Chill out. It was just a burger. What did you just say to me? Just a burger? No. It wasn't just a burger. That was my special burger. And then he proceeds to curb stomp the dude with no curb, leaving the goon's face shaped like a salad bowl. Good news, guys. It looks like the fries are untouched, but the rest of the ketchup is leaking from the main goon's face now. Wow. This guy took out all 3 of them in a blink of the eye. Mourning the loss of his precious hamburger, Akihito is bent down on both knees as he gently gathers the remains of his special burger creation. Poor thing. I'll help you pass on peacefully, my friend. Rage fills his eyes as he crams the burger through the goon's nose pipes so hard that it squirts a little bit more ketchup onto his messed up face. How does it taste, you bastard? The second goon replies, well, actually, it's not that bad. I mean, it's so good, like really, really good. Goon number 3 gets the wrapper and a crunched up soda cup forced down his neck pipe. Akihito then asks him, how many stars would you rate it? The goon replies, 3 stars. No, 5 stars. Would definitely try again. Good. Now pay up, or die again. Yes, sir. Walking up to the front counter like nothing ever happened. Akihito says, excuse me, miss. I need to order 1 yum yum burger, please. Oh, and a smile thingy too. Tears rolling down the girl's face, and still trembling out of fear, the girl tries her best to force a lovely smile. She then says, coming right up, I'm gonna rebuild you from scratch, my precious special burger. And then I'm going to eat the shit out of you. It's been a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Man, I'm stuffed. Thanks for the meal. Yeah, even though it was all from that bully guy's money. This guy really is weird. He doesn't have a care in the world. We then see the purple-haired girl, who is bent over catching her breath. Looks like she's been looking for Akihito. I finally found your ass, Akihito. Oh, it's you. How are you doing, Fuyumi? Why does it seem like you're out of breath? Have you been jogging? Goddamn. She's gorgeous. Is that your mom, Akihito? No, not mom. She's not old enough. Maybe Akihito's sister then? No, maybe. Is lover, who's into some kinky shit with the handcuffs. Akihito, I told you no unauthorized actions will be tolerated. But he said that he'd buy me to food. Wait, slow down. This is my fault all of a sudden. We'll talk later. We're going home now. Damn it, that hurts. Don't just pull me like that. Hey, see you later. What was your name again? You forgot. It's Yuki. Oh right, later Yuki. His wife sure is a freak, dragging him home in handcuffs. Moving on to another part of town, Yuki is commenting on how exhausted he is while making his way home. Watching all that fighting really takes a lot of energy out of you. He's even able to let out a little giggle, because watching bullies get beat up is funny. Skipping along while humming a tune, he says, "Today was kind of fun." Just as Yuki gets to a corner and makes a turn, he bumps into a brick wall, which is weird because this is his usual way home. "You okay, buddy?" "Yeah, sorry about that." "Oh shit, the brick wall was Ryugo." Yuki then shits and pisses himself, as a defensive mechanism he once learned on the Discovery Channel. "I found you, little bug." Cutting to the building that Fuyumi lives. Akihito is sitting down waiting on some food. "Is the food ready yet?" "You are not getting any dinner." "Why not? I'm hungry." "It's simple. You break the rules, then you get penalized." "What the hell? I worked super hard today. I didn't even do anything bad." "Who are you kidding?" "Unauthorized outing. Damage to restaurant property, among other things. You should be grateful we're only skipping dinner." The bullies broke the window at the restaurant. They then stomped all over the tables. "By the way, can I take this collar off already?" "No. That collar is used to track your GPS location. And if you try to force it off, then it explodes. Aren't you going to let a person know beforehand? That's crazy. And if you go more than 30 meters away from me, it explodes too. So give up on removing it. Today shouldn't count. Yuki said he'd treat me to burgers." "You mean that kid from earlier?" "Yes. You didn't force him to pay, did you?" "No. Well, not really. No breakfast for you tomorrow either." "Why not?" "Seriously? You are lucky that you're living at my place under my supervision, kid." "Akihito, let me explain this to you one more time. It's important. The offender transfer system. It sends juvenile offenders like you to a designated school as a transfer student. You are then able to deal with things inside the school that we outsiders can't touch. If you succeed, your sentence gets reduced. But this project isn't just about fixing the school. It's also about helping you live a normal life. I know, they drilled this stuff into us during training already. Akihito, you don't want to go back to that life, do you?" Akihito just sits there as he has flashbacks to when he was in prison. Specifically of the stench, lack of hygiene, and starving to the point that he would look at a dead rat like, at least it's protein in his stomach. "Hell no. That shit was terrible." "Good, then let's make a deal." "What deal?" "Pinky swear. Tomorrow, go beat up all the bullies. If you do that, I'll make you a hamburger steak." "Hamburger steak? Hell yeah. It's a done deal." "All right, you got yourself a deal. Beat them all up and I get a hamburger steak. This is a great deal for me. Anything with hamburger in it sounds delicious. This kid will do anything for food." It looks like the bullies are quite lively the next day. Akihito joyfully walks right into the pack of bullies, chanting hamburger over and over again. "Hi guys, I'm here to hamburger." "Hey boy, you seem to not be all there mentally. Is that true?" "Hey slow boy, we've been waiting for you to arrive." "And who are you supposed to be?" "I'm Ryugo Mineta, and my little brother sends his regards." "Oh shit. I can't believe 30 points and a hamburger steak delivered itself right to me. Let's go?" "No need to rush, boy. I'm not the one you'll be fighting. They are. My dork summons will fight with you on behalf of their master. They couldn't wait to get a piece of you. They literally begged me to fight you. Just look at how excited they are to get a chance to rip you a new one." "Yuki, what are you doing? You want to fight me?" "No way. That can't be. You all wouldn't stand a chance." "Is this what you really want?" Left with no other choice, I had to nod my head in agreement. "But Akihito, I had no other choice." 12 hours ago, Ryugo and his goons are seen standing on a bridge where all 5 nerdy kids are stripped down to their tighty-whitey underwear, hanging from the ledge, high enough above the water that if by chance they fell, would be enough to cause some serious damage. We were all rounded up, like cattle, forced to strip, and we all are hanging on for dear life. If Ryugo wasn't here, I would be able to tell you, but god damn it, use your fucking head. "Hey losers, do you need my help?" One by one, each of those hanging from the bridge pleaded for help and to spare them. Then Ryugo says, "Well, if that's the case, I need a favor from you. That transfer student, I want you to kill him." "We couldn't kill a baby rat. How are we supposed to kill the transfer student? That transfer student even kicked your brother's ass. There's no way we would stand a chance if Ryuji couldn't handle him." Flicking his cigarette, Ryugo has had enough. "Okay, you're worried about dying to the transfer student. But you should be more worried about your current situation, idiots. Who told you that you had the right to speak? I'm not asking you to do anything. This is an order." After stomping on the kid's fingers, he suddenly fell from the bridge. flipping through the air until he finally impacted with the water. And the worst part is, after all of that he still had to fight with Akihito. We're screwed if we don't and screwed if we do. Well, now that your buddy has taken a swim, would you like to join him? Answer me. Tell me what you'll do. If I go against Ryugo, I'm really going to die? I have no choice. Hopefully Akihito figures it out and goes easy on us. So now let's begin. Are you really going to be able to hit your poor friend who's being forced to fight? Well, it's clear as day what I need to do. We have no choice but to hope Akihito gives us a break. Akihito then sends a fist so hard into Yuki's face that his glasses are broken and send flying through the air. But if Yuki knows what's best for him, then his dumb ass will stay down. He then proceeds to give each of the nerds a nice, believable strike, sending them flying through the air. Each of them get a brutal hit, one after another. Nerds come raining down from the sky as each are sent airborne within an instant. Just stay down, you idiots. I'm trying to save your asses right now. Hey, transfer student, ain't that glasses boy your friend? Giving his hair a good shake, he replies, friend? Not really. But he has to play the part, so hopefully Yuki catches on and doesn't ruin shit. Yuki is going to ruin shit. God damn it, he's definitely going to ruin shit. That's so mean, Akihito. I thought we were friends. We even had burgers together. And you hit me? This is betrayal. God damn it. Why does this pussy have to make shit difficult? Then tell me, why did you try to hit me just now? Tell me, if we were friends, then why did you rush at me and listen to Ryugo? If hitting a friend counts as a betrayal, then doesn't that mean that you betrayed me first? I thought nerds were supposed to be smart, but Yuki just didn't have a response. Good. Very good. This is quite interesting. I was ready to kill you and your friend for what happened to my brother. But this is quite interesting. I like you, kid. You've done everything correctly. You defended yourself even knowing the attacker was a friend. Join me. I see potential in you, kid. Hell no. Are you out of your fucking mind? I'll get you money, girls, or whatever you want. Even good food. Food. Dang, this is such a tough choice. Nope. I ain't gonna do it. Why not? You don't like money, girls, and food? I can't do it because hamburger steaks. She's gonna make them for me. Is this kid really slow? Hamburger steak? That's right. We made a deal. So I'm not joining you, 30-pointer. You ain't shit, boy. I came here to fight. All right, fine. The rules of this school are settled with fists. Holy shit. Ryugo is gonna fight. And his opponent is the dumbass transfer student. Come and place your bets. The rules are simple. If your opponent admits defeat, then you win. So it doesn't have to be death, cause your little brother skipped out on that bet once already. If you die, then I can't make you my underling, dumbass. I see. You want me as a minion, right? This is the official boss fight. Who's going to come out on top? I can't believe we get to watch Ryugo fight. It's been a while, hasn't it? But he really is the best among all of us. Ready? Fight. Akihito dashes in with the quickness. Is the transfer student going for the frickin' brick again? This fucker really is insane. He actually intends to use rocks again. That's just dirty, you bastard. Ryugo slips the brick attack and winds up an attack of his own, and hits Akihito with a nasty straight right that lands. Shit, that big-ass dude is quick, and he has some nice power. Shit, Ryugo is so quick, I couldn't even see it. That's the boss for ya. Ryugo won the National Junior Boxing Championship, you know? No amateur could take him on, and definitely not the transfer student. I may have underestimated this big guy, but he's not worth 30 points for nothing. And I want hamburger steaks. Ryugo charges forward with lightning speed, looking like a true boxer. But Akihito is able to dodge out of the way in time. This guy's attacks are relentless. It's as if I'm dodging 100 fists swinging right at me. Akihito is then caught right in the face with a devastating power that left blood spraying into the air. Damn it, this guy's power is good. I can't take too many of these, or I'm in big trouble. Seeing Akihito blink his eyes as he winces in pain, Ryugo moves in for another punch that connects directly to the midsection so hard that it leaves a vortex of current in its wake. Once again, Akihito is coughing up blood. No way. Akihito has to survive this one, or we're all screwed. Falling down to one knee, the minions begin shouting out, "What's wrong, transfer student? You can't even keep up with Ryugo's speed. Just give up and get knocked out already. Come on now. Don't disappoint me too much, kid." Wiping off the dripping blood, Akihito has a look of determination on his face. Hamburger steak. He then rushes in for a single leg takedown, which was enough to temporarily shock the big dude. He went in for the takedown. He's going to try to tackle Ryugo, but the big man was prepared for that as well. He easily smashes Akihito straight into the ground with a stiff arm to the back. I can't even move with this heavy fucker putting his weight on my back like that. Smart move. The legs are a boxer's weak point. When you take a boxing stance, there's always guys like you who will go for the legs. But, in those cases, I can just pin you down like this. It's so predictable. It looks like you misunderstood something, big boy. This isn't mixed martial arts. This is a damn street fight, you bitch. He then looks at Ryugo's foot like it was his aim all along. The foot. He's going for a foot punch. For real? That's right. The maniac went for a foot punch. Shit. What the hell was that? Fuck my hand. What the hell just happened? Why is the transfer student crying in pain on the ground like that? Someone explain to me what's going on. I don't understand. You're such a dumbass. Knocking on the boot, and all you can hear is a metal clunk. You thought you could punch my steel-toe boots? You freaking idiot. Don't make me laugh. I didn't expect the foot punch, nor would I expect Ryugo to wear steel-toe boots. Akihito needs to press the booster button, because he then proceeds to take a barrage of unanswered punches. You're right, transfer student. This isn't a boxing match. This is a street fight. Punch after punch. Akihito isn't even trying to block or dodge at this point. Shit. Akihito is nothing but a punching bag for Ryugo at this point. I don't know how many more hits he's going to be able to take. If this continues, he could die. Hey, transfer student, you want a napkin, bro? You seem to be leaking. This is nothing. You can keep your napkins. Okay, buddy, acting tough while leaking is so cool. You're acting all big. You say you're the strongest? Your brother thought the same thing. Even brought brass knuckles, and look how that turned out. You, on the other hand, use steel-toe boots. Maybe you just aren't that confident in your boxing, and needed a hidden weapon in case you start losing. He's talking shit. After taking a thrashing like that? Akihito, you have to win. You can definitely do it. Say what you want. The guy who picked up a brick and then got beat half to death. We'll see. What are you even going on about, loser? 1-2. 1-2. Everyone talks big until they're hit in the face. Is this guy being serious right now? Wait, is he stealing Ryugo's boxing moves now? You know, I've taken quite a few hits, but I think I've got this boxing thing down now. Are you for real, transfer student? Yes. I've got it memorized now, boxing. Interesting. Well then show me. Akihito wastes no time and is rushing in with his fist up. He's now throwing the phantom punch combo like Ryugo did before. But the big man says, no? You got it all wrong. I'll give you a lesson. A lesson? You have to stand with your shoulders square. Keep your damn elbows tucked in. Step firmly to transfer the power correctly. Rotate your hips and shoulders when you punch. Damn, this guy is still punching like he's fresh still. Use the jab as a feint. Sharpen up your movements. Right now you're embarrassingly sloppy. Jab to create an opening. Rotate your lower body as well. Then punch and follow through. Don't put all of your power into it. Only 80% or so. Akihito did get hit, but I respect Ryugo for giving him pointers during a fight. That is a Chad-ass move on his part. That is the basic one, too. Transfer student. More red wine is wasted as it splashes off of the ground. Akihito then proceeds to throw the worst punch ever thrown in a manhwa, followed up with a left that made him look like a wet noodle. Goddamn, transfer student. You can't even land a hit right now. What a frickin' embarrassment. Just as a hit comes in on Ryugo's face, he perfectly slips it and throws a vicious counter that once again lands. All of the minions are going crazy right now in support of their boss. I gotta get me that hamburger steak. I can't lose here today. How about it? Time to admit you've lost. What the hell is this look supposed to be? I want hamburger steaks, you bitch. Who said I was done? Come at me, big guy. You literally hit like a frickin' pussy. He still has enough strength to talk all this shit. But this look could be dangerous. Throwing another punch, Ryugo is trying to finish this fight once and for all. But it looks like Akihito was finally able to block a punch. He's actually starting to look like a damn boxer. Did he block one of Ryugo's punches? Throw the left. Rotate my lower body. Put my hips and shoulders into it. Feint, and look for an opening with my jab. Hey big guy, thanks for the lesson. This frickin' guy? I'm going to kill him. Rushing in for the 45th time, Akihito is ready to brawl. The left is a feint, throwing the phantom punch again. Shit, how did he get so fast all of a sudden? Ryugo is putting in the work, bobbing and weaving, trying his best to avoid the onslaught of punches being thrown. No matter how much you dodge, there's no escape. Use the jab to find an opening. Akihito is finally able to get through. He broke through Ryugo's guard. No frickin' way. Planting his foot firmly into the ground, rotating his lower body, and following through with his upper body. Akihito finally lands his first punch right in the pie hole. Everyone talks a big game until they're hit in the face. Just like Akihito said. How was that? I used boxing, and now you're leaking too. You're frickin' kidding me, right? Even Ryugo took a hit from the transfer student. Akihito was able to watch Ryugo's moves during the fight, and was able to learn them perfectly. Who the hell are you, really? Me? I'm the criminal transfer student. Did he say criminal? What the hell is he talking about? You're a nobody. I run things here, you trashy bastard. The trashy bastard then grips a handful of Ryugo's blonde hair. Don't try to act cool now, big guy. Don't forget you started all of this. You tried to stop me from getting my hamburger steak. You even forced those guys to fight. They just want to be left alone and live a normal school life. Anyone who tries to keep me from my hamburger steak will pay with their life. Dude, what are you talking about? You even said they weren't your friends a minute ago. Because I understand them more than you think. I also just want my freedom. Akihito, you just want to be free. Why couldn't I see that before? Final round, big guy. Let's fight seriously now. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, big boy. I'll frickin' kill you, kid. They both come rushing towards each other, bracing themselves for the imminent clash. Ryugo swings, but Akihito is able to dodge. Another swing and a miss for Akihito. Both guys giving it their all. This is the true boss battle that we've been looking for. They're both scrapping with everything they've got. Looking like both of their speeds are on par with each other. Shit, I lost my focus for a second. Ryugo connects with a powerful hit. Oh no. Ryugo lands another hit. Told you not to underestimate me, boy. Akihito blocks the hit with his head. He literally face-tanked the hit from Ryugo, with a wicked smile on his face. He blocked my punch with his face. Just then Akihito looks to counter with a punch of his own. Smack. He lands another vicious hit that's able to twist up Ryugo's head from the impact. This time Ryugo is left spitting blood from his mouth. It seems he's not used to taking punches to the face too often. But our boy comes rushing in to try to finish this once and for all. He has food and points on the line, so he's going all in on this one. He's going to punch with a 1-2 combo. No, you're wrong. It was just a feint. He does a roundhouse kick to the face. The crowd goes wild. What a devastating kick to the head. Ketchup is squirting in all different directions. And down goes Ryugo, as he falls to his knees, unable to stand on wobbly legs. Hands going limp. Slumped to the ground. Ryugo seems to have lost the will to fight. His minions are crying. Yuki wants to cheer, but also knows that if he does so, he could die if he gets caught later on. And our boy knows he's getting the meats tonight. Yummy hamburger steak. Am I right, boys? We are once again outside the criminal transfer student office. Did that kid really clean up that whole school in just 2 days? There seemed to be a considerably large amount of property damage that came along with the results. Anyways, that concludes my report. I'll count on you to continue bringing us results. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave. I'm still skeptical. It's hard for me to understand why the bureau chief would ever approve this damn project. Regardless, Fuyumi has been able to show the necessary results this time. I wonder what kind of methods she used to achieve those results. Akihito, I'm home. Fuyumi, quick, come take a look at this. Yesterday, several male high school students from Tokyo were arrested on assault charges, according to police reports. That's me. That's my news, isn't it, Fuyumi? I'm amazing, aren't I? Good job, Akihito, very good. By the way, thanks to that school, I've racked up 100 points. Also, I got something else. Hey, Akihito, thanks for coming to this school. If it weren't for you, nothing would have ever changed. Because of that, I'd like to treat you to some burgers. That freaking hamburger was so delicious. This kid and his food, I guess it could be worse, so I should be okay with it. Thanks to that, I got a bunch of money too. Now I'll be able to eat all kinds of tasty food. Wait, Akihito, what money? Are you talking about the gambling money from the fights? Yeah, that's right, fighting money. The money from the fight gambling will need to be properly confiscated. Are you being serious, Fuyumi? Of course, if you take that, you'll be charged for gambling too. Well, I'm already a criminal, so it wouldn't really change much, will it? That's not how that works, Akihito. Well, for your first case, you did quite well. With 265 days, that means you only have 499 years left. Not bad. But there's still quite a bit of work that needs to be done. Don't worry about it. I'll make sure to beat the crap out of all the bad guys and rack up those points. Akihito, don't let your guard down. The previous school had problems that were relatively easy to spot. I mean, they had a nerd fight gambling ring, for God's sake. The next school will not be easy. That school, we can't solve it ourselves. It's a place where unseen malice operates. Akihito, it's fine to focus on points and fighting bad guys. But what's more important is the desire to help others. If someone looks troubled or hurt, in that moment, make sure to extend a hand to them. Got it. Leave it to me. Very good. Now let's prepare for tomorrow and go to bed early. What the hell? Akihito, you got your lunch? Are you really okay going alone? I'm fine. Don't go around treating me like a little boy. Now bye. Love you, mama. Make sure you check the school info in your phone. Also, I forgot to mention that this school is. She is then interrupted as Akihito says, goodbye. I'm off. Wait. Akihito is now gone, and I'm talking to myself again. Akihito makes his way downtown. He's checking the info on his phone, but turns out he's just lost and doesn't know where to go. The guy doesn't even know which direction is north. What's up with that scene right over there? That dude is talking to a little schoolgirl? That looks a little sketchy. Suddenly, Fuyumi's voice pops into his head. If someone looks troubled or hurt, make sure to extend a hand to them. Hey creep, get away from that girl. And who the hell are you supposed to be? Do you know who you're dealing with right now? Why don't you go suck milk from your mama's tit, boy? While that was happening, Akihito sent a kick that blasted the dude in the face. This little shit, he dare kick me in my face. Cocking back to return a punch, Akihito steps out of the way with a dodge no problem. He's literally got the boxing lessons running through his head. Tuck my elbows, step firm, swing straight through. The jab is a feint. Use the jab to create an opening. Rotate your body and blast a motherfucker in the face. The hit was enough to send blood spraying out of every hole on Creeper's face. It seems that the opponents just keep getting bigger. But the bigger they are, the bigger they fall. Because Purple Shirt is out cold. Boxing. It worked again. Anyways, how's the girl doing? Romantic music starts playing, and Akihito's cheeks blush red. Because he just met the girl of his dreams. Long black hair and purple irises is his type now. But she's got the look like my hero. She then says, thank you for saving me. Oh, that was nothing. Helping people is kind of my thing. If you don't mind, can I have your number? I want to thank you properly. Akihito is just wondering if he has a wife now. She's just so damn hot, and she wants to thank me properly. Kasumi just says, I gotta head to school, but I'll hit you up sometime. Yep, I love my job. Criminal transfer student strikes again. Finally, my efforts are appreciated by the ladies. Noticing that people are staring at him while he daydreams about Kasumi, he folds over to hide his excitement. Be cool, Akihito. You gotta get to school. It's a new day, and we're at the second school, where Akihito gets to beat up some bullies. Inside the classroom, we hear some girls talking about going to the mall, or another commenting about her new lipstick. The teacher says, everyone be quiet. Today we'll introduce a new transfer student. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Well, my name is Akihito. His cheeks are blushed red once again as his eyes focus on the classroom and notices that it's a classroom full of just girls. Guys, our boy has finally hit the jackpot. After receiving 100 life sentences since being a child, he's now surrounded by beautiful girls as the only male student. The girls, all wide-eyed, ask, is it really a male transfer student? But this is an all-girls school. He's a shy one, isn't he? No way, he's so cute. What's with the choke collar? Is that some kind of cosplay? And then it happened. He finally saw Kasumi. Both of their eyes meet, and everybody else slowly disappears. Be cool, Akihito. You can't get a boner like you did before, especially in an all-girls school. Or, on second thought, this could turn into a manhwa of a different genre. Romantic music begins to play again. Both of them are thinking the same thing. Could this be fate? It's you, from this morning. Kasumi, do you know him? He helped me when a scary guy was bothering me this morning. She failed to mention that he knocked him out cold, but that's just a small detail, I guess. Like, oh my god, that sounds like fate to me. It seems like a scene out of a shoujo manga. Hey, don't say things that'll trouble Akihito, you guys. Trying to sound cool. Akihito says I guess we were fated to meet. Okay. You all can mate later. Starting today, Akihito will be joining our class. Everyone please be nice to him. That empty seat over there will be your seat. Sounds good, teacher. First thing he does is spit game to the girl next to him. Starting today, I guess we'll be desk neighbors. Nice to meet you. The short-haired girl just gives him a side eye, without saying a word. Damn, she swerved the shit out of me. That's like, so mean. I wish I could sit next to wifey, but instead I get stuck next to this bitch. Time goes by and Akihito is nearing death. I really hate studying. At least it's time for lunch. Just then Kasumi asks Akihito, if you'd like we could eat lunch together. Yes, definitely yes. Grabbing a hold of Akihito's hand, our boy is about to pop another boner. Be cool, Akihito, you gotta play it cool. Just think about beating up bullies. Wait, that probably won't help either. Wow. Akihito, your lunch looks delicious. Did your mom make it for you? Nope, she didn't. Could it be your girlfriend that made it? No. Fuyumi is more like a sister. Yeah, my older sister. Older sister? Not your girlfriend? How can I have a girlfriend when I'm married to you, Kasumi? I see. That's a relief. Mouth full of food and sauce dripping from his mouth. Akihito just realized that she said it was a relief that he doesn't have a girlfriend. They go about talking about how she's the class representative. Akihito is wondering if they should have kids sooner rather than later. You know, the normal things that married couples do. It is kind of odd that a boy would transfer to an all-girls school, right? Why did Akihito transfer here, by the way? I came here to solve the school's problems. What school problems? Well, there seems to be a shortage of vitamin D. If there are any bad guys or competition, then I will beat them up. The girls are just like, what was that all about? Akihito, you are like, so super funny. By the way, Kasumi, has anything strange happened at this school? I don't think there's any dangerous rumors at this school. Akihito, have you felt anything since arriving here? No, not at all. See, I told you so. That's why I think you should just enjoy a normal school life. A normal married couple's life? Yeah, like studying, joining clubs, hanging with friends or lovers. I see, normal kind of things. Damn, she's so freaking cute. Oh, you have ketchup on your face. Here, let me help you with that. Thank you, Kasumi. I want you to call me wifey. She wants me to call her by her first name? Does that mean? Come on, try it out. Okay, wifey. He's blushing, so cute. What is this feeling? I'm not sure, but I feel so happy. As Akihito and his multiple wives are getting to know each other and having a good time. The girl who swerved our boy is just observing from the opposite side of the classroom. In the end, nothing happened today. The school is totally peaceful. Did Fuyumi bring me to the wrong school? As he was walking out of class at the end of the day, he hears someone calling his name. Kasumi then runs up and smashes her boobs right into his arm. Her chest touched me, and they're so frickin' soft. Be cool, Akihito. Don't do or say anything stupid. Kasumi then invites our boy to walk home together. And so far, Akihito doesn't screw anything up. He even goes on to tell her about how he beat up a bunch of people and solved the school's problem. Akihito, you're so strong. I love strong guys so much. So she loves me? Is this too soon? Should we make out now? This girl is so pretty. And she likes me too. She doesn't care if I beat up bad guys either. Man, I'm so popular at this school. So if someone scary comes after me again, then you'll protect me? Of course, baby. You know I would. I'll definitely protect the love of my life. Just look at that face. She's totally into me now. So this is what they call love. Fuyumi, I'm home. Welcome back. You actually made it back before curfew today. Good job. Jumping onto the couch like a kid with puppy love. So how did it go today? Did you make any progress? Akihito doesn't reply. Instead, he's reliving the moment that Kasumi smashed her soft school uniform against his body. Akihito, are you even listening to me? That school's got no problems at all. I mean, seriously, they don't need a criminal transfer student. I should just quit my job. What the hell are you saying? I said, I'm done being the criminal transfer student. Kasumi deserves to have a happy school life. Hey, what are you saying? You are the criminal transfer student. You're only being released under special conditions, you know? If you think you can just live happily ever after with this Kasumi girl, I won't allow such nonsense. Why? I'm not allowed to live a normal life like everyone else. Akihito, you are not like everyone else, unfortunately. You are a criminal with a sentence of over 500 years, kid. If you withdraw from the project, you'll be returned to solitary confinement. Okay, I was wrong. I'll do it. I'll be the criminal transfer student. The next day at school, Akihito is wondering what it is that he's supposed to be solving at this school. He then walks in and says, "Good morning," as he slides the door open. What the hell is going on here? There's a girl on her knees crying as a bunch of girls are buzzing her hair with the clippers. This is the desk neighbor that acted coldly towards our boy. What's going on here? Is this a game? Yeah. Looking good, girl. That's so refreshing. It suits you really well. Akihito. What's up? Right now, everyone is helping Madoka with her hair. Won't you join in on the fun? You're shaving her head. Why? Don't you know? This hairstyle is trending right now. Madoka said she likes it this way. Right, Madoka? Tell Akihito how much you like it. Tears still dripping from her eyes, and beads of sweat drip down her face from fear. She only replies with, "Okay. So that's what it is. I totally thought you were messing with her. So this isn't bullying then, right?" Letting out a snicker, Kasumi says, "Akihito, you're so funny." That's all it took for our boy to believe that there's no way the perfect Kasumi of his was the bully of the school. Meanwhile, Madoka seems to be going through some shit. Those bitches shaved her head so hard that she's actually dripping blood from her hairline. Back in the classroom, the teacher calls on Madoka and Akihito as the two assigned to cleaning duties for the week. Madoka is just standing there, wearing a wig, without a reaction at all, while our boy Akihito is damn near collapsing after hearing that he has to clean. The classroom is cleared of the desks and chairs, and both are sweeping the floor. Madoka is just going on about her cleaning duties, expressionless face, but her eyes say it all. Akihito is as clueless as ever, staring at her, wondering how she could be so awkward. "Hey, why are you wearing a wig? You just got a nice hairstyle, didn't you?" Madoka is probably thinking what we are thinking, which is this dude is so dumb. "Why are you ignoring me? I'm curious to know." Madoka asks, "Is that supposed to be sarcasm?" "Careful, girl. That's too big of a word for our boy Akihito. Don't girls like it when you compliment them? Fuyumi gets really happy when I compliment her." "Well, isn't that the trendy hairstyle you wanted? So you liked it but hid it under a wig?" Madoka then explodes as she yells, "It's not like I wanted to do this. Why are you angry all of a sudden? I don't want to talk to people who suck up to people like her." "Her? Who are you talking about?" "Kasumi. Because of her. It's not just me. Others have suffered as well." "What the hell is this? You got any proof? Or are you just spreading rumors about people?" "My head, look closely." Madoka proceeds to remove her wig. This is awful. The poor girl has scars in her scalp from clipper abuse over an obviously long period of time. "What is this? Kasumi did all of this? No way. My Kasumi is so cute and really kind too." Clenching her teeth, Madoka begins tearing up while Akihito continues. "There's no way she'd do something so awful. This is bullshit." And then Madoka slaps the shit out of Akihito so hard it turns his head fully to the side and leaves a mark on his cheek. "You've known her for a few days. What the hell do you know? You think you can just walk in and solve everyone's problems? Don't act all high and mighty all of a sudden, Akihito." Just then Kasumi slides open the door and asks Akihito what happened. Madoka's face is instantly covered in fear, as Kasumi is giving her the death stare. "She hit me. Right in the face." "Is that true, Madoka? Did you hit him? Why would you do that? Apologize to Akihito right now." Madoka's whole body trembles from fear, but she manages to say, "I'm sorry." "Sorry, Akihito. Please forgive her." "Yeah, it's okay, Kasumi. So are you done cleaning, baby?" "Yeah, we just finished up." "Okay. Do you want to walk home together again?" "Sure thing, wifey." Kasumi grabs onto Akihito's arm and leads him out of the classroom, while Madoka is left their arms crossed crying because she's clearly upset. On the walk home with Kasumi, Akihito is just thinking to himself that he's once again alone with her so casually. She holds onto his arm. She smells so good. Basically how perfect of a girl his Kasumi is. "From now on, I always want to be together just like this." What was that? Holy shit, did I say that last part out loud? Instead of freaking out, the girl says, "I want to be together with you forever too." "Hey Akihito, can you come to the empty classroom next door at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning? I want to talk to you about something important." "Yes, sure, no problem, Kasumi." "Really, you promise?" "Sure, it's a promise." "Well then see you tomorrow." "Okay, see you later." "Wait, Akihito, I forgot to give you something." Akihito then turns around and looks at Kasumi and receives a kiss on the cheek. Our boy sure is moving on up in the world, isn't he? Who cares if she's a bully, right? Now I've touched two soft things of hers. Lips and school uniform. I'm the man. Okay, bye-bye, baby. Let's get married and make a baby and open up a joint bank account. Later that night, where the sun has set, Kasumi is walking down a brick walkway while the purple shirt dude has returned. They meet each other's eyes and he's bowing down to greet Kasumi. Okay, what's going on here? Not just the purple shirt guy, but a whole gang of suit-wearing dudes are lined up and bowing in unison. These guys look like some scrappers. That means this girl is some boss's daughter. Purple guy then says, "Thank you for your hard work, young lady." Okay, we're back at the school. Akihito is thinking about the secret invite from the young lady Kasumi, pacing back and forth with his hand on his chin. Kasumi is probably planning on confessing to me, so I'm basically going to get married soon. First comes the wedding. We'll probably do it in a chapel. I want at least 3 kids and a lot of dual cultivation sessions. 3, not 4 times a day. Just then someone is coming through the door as Akihito calls out. Kasumi? Nope. It's Madoka with a fresh-looking wig on. Why the hell are you here? I'm waiting for Kasumi, you know. Madoka's eyes are aimed down to the ground. She stands there without saying a word. What is it? If you have something to say, then hurry up. I got wedding plans to get to. Wait, you're not going to hit me again, are you? Madoka says, I like you. Shocking our boy because he's busy dreaming about the young lady Kasumi. I've always liked you. Please go out with me, Akihito. Did I just get confessed to by a girl? What the hell is going on? Things are just starting to get good, because Madoka then reaches for her skirt and begins to undress, pulling her skirt down to her ankles. I knew I liked this girl. Madoka then unbuttons her blouse, showing us that she's super stacked. And our boy blew his load about 5 minutes ago. You can do whatever you want. Standing there in light blue matching underwear, with a cute ribbon bow tie on the bra and panties. Cheeks blushed red, her deep blue eyes unable to meet Akihito's gaze. Just standing there in anticipation of the narrator's decision to move to the next slide. Hey, narrator, move to the next slide, you bastard. We have to find out what happens next. Come on, man, this is enough. Seriously. Okay, I'm back, guys. If you appreciated that extended narration, give the video a like. Moving on. Akihito, in typical anime fashion, has such high blood pressure because of sexiness that his nose starts spraying blood. She said I can do whatever I want. Just then, Madoka pushes him onto the table and begins to climb on top of him. She then lays her gigantic light blue bow tie onto Akihito's chest because gravity. Now staring directly into our boy's soul, Madoka starts to build up a little condensation, probably due to nervousness. But for real, there's quite a bit of sweat beating down her curves. Okay, whatever, moving on. I'm not going to make up any narration for this slide. Just reading the inner thoughts of our wonderful protagonist. Squish. So soft. That's right, he's quite eloquent, isn't he? Akihito then says, somehow, I'm already happy, I might be in love. That would be twice in 5 minutes, because he was planning a wedding just a bit ago. Should I touch them? I'm not married yet. She said I could do anything I wanted. And then he reaches past the soft squishies, puts his hands on her shoulders, and pushes her off of him. And says, no? Sorry, this isn't right. I already have a fiancé named Kasumi. Madoka is just like, damn, this dude is actually a fool, but he's growing on me because he actually pushed me off and said no. So I can't go out with you. I'm sorry. Madoka gets back into character and does her usual, stares at the ground, not saying a word. While Akihito storms out of the classroom immediately, body language saying, I'm faithful, but facial expressions saying, I could have touched those squishies if it weren't for my damn foolish principles. Just then he runs into the Mean Girl squad, all holding up their cell phones recording everything that went down. And mob boss Kasumi is smoking a cigarette, looking like a thug. Immediately, Akihito defends himself. Kasumi, it's not what it looks like. She started undressing on her own. It's true I got a boner because of her exquisite breasts, but you know I got nothing but love for you, baby. You sound so fucking lame right now, you know that, right? What did you just say, Kasumi? Blowing her cigarette smoke right into Akihito's face, she says, I went out of my way to record your damn sexual harassment video. Days of pretending all for you to bitch out like a goddamn loser. I was set to ruin your whole damn life. Kasumi, That vulgar way of talking, that's not the real you. And smoking, it won't be good for our kids in the future. Grabbing onto Akihito's shirt, Kasumi continues her verbal insults. You can't get it through your thick skull, can you? You've been conned. I lured you in to extort you. But I really love you, Kasumi. That's gross, but seriously hilarious if you think a guy like you could get with a girl like me. I got you fooled so good that you actually fell in love with me. What the fuck are you even talking about? The other mean girls are laughing and calling him a creep or a creeper. What a freaking loser. Still recording it all on their phones. You're such a damn virgin loser, Akihito. You said you really liked me, and you said you wanted to be with me forever. Kasumi wasn't trying to hear all that bullshit, so she stepped up and put out the cigarette right into Akihito's forehead. Like I'd fall for a potato-faced loser like you. You dumb bitch. Emotional damage hurts more than physical damage sometimes. Because Akihito is sent flying from the verbal lashing, smoke still streaming from his cigarette burn. All the girls are still laughing their asses off. Kasumi apparently lit another cigarette, and is chain smoking at a ridiculous speed. Akihito is now wrapped around Kasumi's waist, begging her to reconsider. I was seriously planning on marrying you, baby. Get off me. No way would I marry you. As if I'd marry a frickin' loser like you. Smashing her phone into Akihito's nose. Blood is gushing and splattering everywhere. Kasumi then says, stay away from me. Your breath smells awful. You got your virgin loser blood on my shoes. Boy, did you hear me? You got my shoes dirty. Whatever, move out of the way now. You come here and lick it. Yes, bitch, I'm talking to you. Come over here and lick my shoe clean. The mean girls all yell lick it. The flashes from their phones start flashing and recording. Madoka is paralyzed in fear. She then falls to her knees and crawls over to Kasumi's blood-stained shoes. Sticks out her tongue and slowly inches in. About to lick the shoe clean as she was told. How is it? Say it's tasty. All the girls are now laughing at her. Hey, dumbass. Who, me? Yes, you virgin loser. Who else? Take this and shave her head. If you do that, I may keep you as my pet. Akihito's rage meter is at 80%. Taking off Madoka's wig, Kasumi says I think she would look better with even shorter hair. Let's go with a skin fade. What? Skin cut is too short. That's really funny, Kasumi. She's basically bald already, so who cares? Akihito's rage meter is now at 99%. Thinking back to how dumb he was to believe all of the lies due to falling in love with the wrong girl. That's right, you should have chose Madoka, my man. Slowly getting up to his feet, Akihito says, so it was all a lie, Kasumi? Isn't that obvious? You are so damn slow, it's really starting to piss me off. I see. Akihito's rage meter is now at 100%. He reaches out to grab the clippers. There. That's right, be a good boy. Madoka is on her knees. Akihito is holding the clippers. Kasumi is probably smoking 3 cigarettes at once. The build-up for what comes next reminds me of a fight that lasts 13 episodes in Naruto. Shit, I lied, it's now a 15-episode-long fight between 2 people. Buzz. Akihito shaves Kasumi's hair from the forehead to the top of her head. Long black hair comes raining down to the floor. What the fuck just happened? You guys, what the hell just happened? It looks good on you. What you haven't heard, it's the new trendy hairstyle right now. My hair? You didn't just shave my hair. No way a virgin loser like you shaved my damn hair. He actually shaved my goddamn hair. Somebody quick, I need a cigarette. This fool just gave me a buzz cut. So this is trendy right now. I just don't get it. Madoka's mouth is damn near touching the floor in a hilarious reaction to the bully bitch's hair getting buzzed off. It kinda reminds me of that thing we learned in class. What was it again? Oh yeah, a defeated samurai. The silence coming from the girls in the hallway is enough to drive a deaf person insane. Just then one of the girls isn't able to hold in her laugh, and she lets out the littlest of a laugh at the joke. Instantly, everyone is looking at her like she just messed up, big time. Did you just laugh, you whore? Which one of you bitches just laughed? The guilty one puts up her hands in the air and says, it wasn't me. Still talking, she says, believe me, it wasn't me. Meanwhile, in a blink of the eye, Kasumi flies by with the quickness and snatches the clippers right out of Akihito's hand and shaves off the girl's nostrils, like clean off the face, with some clippers. Kasumi doesn't stop there. She moves on to the next girl and shaves her nose off too. Just like cigarettes, she's now become a chain nose shaver, moving from one girl after the next, turning them into Lord Voldemort. This bitch is crazy. Tell the truth. Did you all like this girl when she first appeared in the story? She finished off her own gang in a matter of seconds, rather than going after the guy that gave you the buzz cut in the first place. Make it make sense, y'all? Alright. Now she's ready. She scans the place for Akihito and Madoka. I imagine she views things in infrared vision like the Predator at this point. Where did that bastard go? I'll shave his dick clean off his pelvis. Once I find you, I'll cut you up like Arby's roast beef and send you to hell. We then jump to the Golden Gate Bridge. Madoka's wig is flowing in the air as they run. Akihito is like, let go of me already. If we made it this far, we should be safe. Oh, sorry about that, Akihito. Bowing her head, she says, I have to apologize. I thought you were just some idiot. You what? An idiot? But you're not an idiot. You're just a really pure-hearted person. Is she in love with me now? Should I ask her if her offer still stands? Because I think I like squishies more than hamburger steaks now. I should be the one apologizing. Sorry for not believing you when you tried to warn me. Oh, it's fine. But seriously, you should have just said that you were being bullied and forced to do horrible things. I couldn't say anything. Nobody goes against that girl. Plus, you were head over heels in love with her, so it's not like I had a say in it. By the way, you do realize that Kasumi is a part of the Kujo group, right? What's the Kujo group? It's a Yakuza syndicate based somewhere around here. Kasumi's father is the head boss of the group. Using that power, Kasumi does whatever she wants at school. Anyone who stands up to her or annoys her is crushed, just like what you saw in the hallway back there. Once my friend decided to stand against her when she was bullying me. It didn't end well for my friend. And nobody could stop her. She forced her to the top of the school building. After beating the living shit out of her, everyone chanted jump, jump, jump. And when Kasumi ran out of patience, she kicked my friend through the fence. I had to watch it all go down. Kasumi even walked over to the edge and laughed, saying my friend's arm was bent the wrong way. People who were there were saying things like, you took things too far. Or they were wondering if she really died. Once Kasumi turned around and asked what we were mumbling about, nobody dared speak up. She is the most vile, vicious, and evil woman I have ever seen. From that day on, things continued to get worse and worse for everyone around her, but nobody dared to stand up to her. I remembered she walked up to me, stuck her hands in my mouth, and told me to laugh along with her. She forced me to laugh after watching her kill my best friend. I wanted to kill the part of me that gave in. After that, I desperately tried to tell a teacher I could trust what was going on. She told me everything would be okay and that she would take care of things. This would finally put an end to things. Kasumi's tyranny will come to an end, or so I thought. But the next day, when I came to school, the teacher that I told was standing there alongside Kasumi, smiling like nothing ever happened. Kasumi turns to the teacher and asked her what I said. And the teacher yells at the top of her lungs that I told on Kasumi as if she was a brand new soldier recruit, smiling, as if she owned the whole world. She then told me that her dad buys and owns whatever I tell him to. You understand, right? From now on, I will make you suffer endlessly for going against me. And that's how the bullying began and continued every single day. I don't have anyone on my side anymore. You got someone on your side. Who do I have? You got me. And I'm not doing this just because you're super hot. I mean it, I got you, girl. What? Were you not listening? If you go against her, you'll have the whole Yakuza group out for your head. Akihito just says, I might be crazy for this, but now I have someone worth saving. Besides, I don't mind going up against the Yakuza. What are you saying? You don't mind? Yeah, because I'm a criminal transfer student. And just like that, Akihito found a new wifey. Madoka just starts laughing. She says, sorry. Akihito is wondering what's so funny. You're a strange one, Akihito. I don't know why, but I feel like I can trust you. Remember that time I stripped down and pressed them things right up on you? Yes, I do remember that. I remember that clearly. Do you want to get married now? Okay, well I have to head home. See you later, my future husband. Okay, bye wifey. Maybe I can really change things using my own power. I'm pretty amazing at my job, after all. The next day at school, the teacher is going through roll call. Kasumi is absent today. Madoka is also gone today. This isn't good. Both of them absent at the same time? No way. Could it really be that? Could they both have a cold at the same time? I heard it's going around. All right, everyone, let's have a great day. Just then, the door gets kicked in by some dude wearing a white suit. Yakuza. They actually came for me. Who are you guys? You look a bit old to be going to an all-girls school. Hey boy, this is where you die. Bring it. I've gained a wife, lost a wife, gained a wife again. And on top of all that, I haven't eaten a burger in a while. So it's about time I kill someone already. We then jump over to a really nice building. So how is it? This is a hotel run by our organization. By now Akihito should be leaking brain matter onto the floor of the school. Madoka has been caught by Kasumi, yet still worried about Akihito. Soon, a bunch of old men will arrive here at this location. Then they'll violate you until you wish you could just disappear. And I'll make sure to record it all. I'm scared. Because of me, Akihito could be in trouble. Do you get it? No one goes against me and lives. Someone help. Ah, they're here. Okay, I'll open up the door. Welcome. I've been waiting for you. Kasumi then gets hit so hard it caves in her whole face. Sends her flying back and pops off her wig. I was wondering if our boy was going to beat up all the bullies. I now have my answer. This bitch is worth 150 points. My baby, you're okay? How is this possible? Kasumi, sorry, but I'm going to have to beat your ass. Why the hell are you here? What happened to my men? I'm here because your men told me where to go. What the hell are you going on about? You loser. I just had to beat up the guys you sent to school. I said that I wouldn't stop hitting them until they told me, and while getting hit, they told me everything. It was really easy. You beat them all. No way. A group of guys, all by yourself? I didn't expect them to capture you, Madoka. Akihito, please, you have to help me. Of course, that's why I'm here, baby. Don't mess with me. I'm the daughter of Kujo Kai. You will not get out of this alive. Demoto, I want you to kill him now. Me, Demoto. Step aside, old man. I'm just here to beat up Kasumi. You think you can touch the young miss with me here? Buddy, he just punched her wig off, remember? Boom. Our boy's got punches for everyone. Oh shit. He's not going to be easy. Me, Demoto. But he's now leaking blood at least. Akihito then throws 1,000 jabs. But Demoto dodges easily. Hey kid, are you trying to imitate boxing? Cut this shit out. Get over here, you punk. With one arm, he's able to lift up Akihito with ease, slamming our boy right into the ground, leaving Akihito wincing in pain. Kasumi seems to be enjoying the beat down, while poor Madoka is worried for her boy. Ouch. Old man, that hurt kind of. Without a second to even realize, Demoto gets a hold of his arm and throws him across the room. Akihito is once again getting tossed around as if he weighs nothing. Demoto is a judo prodigy. An ordinary high school student has no chance against him. First off, I'm not ordinary. I'm a convict transfer student, you dumb bitch. Me, Demoto. You're planning on grabbing me again, right? Akihito then takes off his shirt. How are you planning on grabbing me now? Reaching out his massive bare paw, Demoto then grabs onto the collarbone like it was a handle of a teacup, which has gotta hurt like a bitch, and performs a judo throw so hard that his Yakuza tattoos completely disappeared. Oh no, is my baby dead? Yo, this dude's foot is as big as Akihito's whole torso. I told you it's no use. Demoto's fingering strength is superhuman. If there's the slightest unevenness, he can grip it without question. What the hell? He's getting up? Demoto, I want you to finish this guy off. How is this guy just standing up after taking all of these hits? Akihito, is this something you can handle? Hey kid, did you do judo? What's that? For someone who doesn't know, you completely neutralized that throw. Oh that. Maybe it's because my mom used to throw me around a lot when I was a kid. Well, that comment gained 20 sympathy points from our girl. Well then, here I come, kid. You better brace yourself, or you will die. You're too slow, old man. Akihito then throws a punch, but it's caught by Demoto using just one arm, as he does a flying arm bar, locking it up so quick that Akihito is unable to escape or fight back. After I snap your right arm, I'll even things out and do the same with your left arm. Shit, this is not good. This guy is built like a steel pillar. Demoto is then hit right in the face, but he doesn't know where the attack came from. What the hell just happened? Another attack smashes into the ground right next to dude's face. I see. So that was it. You broke it yourself, didn't you? You broke your arm before I was able to, and used that as a way to escape my hold. All of that to create enough movement to throw a punch. He broke his own arm. This boy just won't die. Stop messing around and finish him off, Demoto. Otherwise I'll tell my daddy on you. It's alright, young miss. His right arm is useless now. He won't be able to attack with it. And here he comes, he'll use his left arm. Akihito then throws a right so hard that Damoto's head crashes into his own shoulder. How can this be possible? Let's just roll with it. Spitting out blood and flying through the air, Akihito holds up his mangled right arm, like a trophy for all to admire. These girls are now straight traumatized after witnessing the impossible. What do you mean my arm is useless? It's just a scratch. No big deal. See, that hit knocked it back in place, and my muscles can be used as a splint if I flex it just right. They didn't write any of that, but I used Manhwa logic to make it make sense for y'all. How are you going to get knocked down by a one-arm man? Throws don't work. Locks are also ineffective. And even if I snap all of his bones, he'll continue to attack like a madman. This kid is a monster. A complete freak of nature. Me, Damoto. I give up. He just gave up? Damoto extends a hand as a gesture of respect. Or is he planning on throwing me? Just then his arm reaches for the bruised collarbone like before. Akihito tries to dodge out of the way, but is then caught by an uppercut. I'll give it to you, boy. I was planning on winning with just judo. But now you have my full respect as a worthy opponent. Akihito is sent sliding back after the powerful kick connected. But Damoto was on his ass in an instant and was able to grab a hold of his broken arm. Akihito is once again being thrown over Damoto's shoulder and slammed into a small table, crushing it as he lands from the impact. Screaming out loud, our girl is concerned for Akihito. Damoto's specialty is the shoulder throw. Your man is finished now. What's wrong, Madoka? Didn't you just squawk like a whore just now? You didn't happen to, I don't know, get your hopes up, did you? Come on, I want to hear you squawk out of your whore mouth again. Look, come here and see it clearly. Did you want this kid to defeat my Damoto? Did you think he was going to save you? But he's laying there, like a little bitch. What happened? You get it now, don't you? In your life, there's no such thing as a happy ending. That monster finally passed out. Your defeat was decided long ago. Your fatal flaw was thinking I only knew judo. Akihito then grabs a hold of the bear's arm. Damoto is wondering how this kid is able to move while being unconscious. Just then Akihito flashes his most psychotic smile yet. The bear then explodes and yells, "Me, Damoto." What? This is a shoulder throw? I only need one arm to do this. You're using my technique against me? My man is so strong. This guy has incredible strength. Old man, you lose. Everyone in that room then stares at the window. Is he planning on? There's no way, right? He wants to throw me, but if I just shift my center of gravity. What? I can't brace myself. There's something on the floor. This is baby oil from when I threw him that time. In that case, I'll take you down with me. Letting out a maniacal laugh, Akihito says, that was the plan all along. He's going to go down with Damoto? Like, together? Out the window? Damoto is so scared that he once again loses all of his damn tattoos again. Hilarious. Broken glass is sent flying through the air as both men are sent in a free fall. No, you can't die. We haven't been officially married yet. You still have to put a ring on it. And we have to open up a joint bank account. Hey girl, don't worry, I'll be right back. Damn, what a frickin' pimp. They hit the water with a huge splash, and Akihito's fall was broken by the bear's tummy. Both of the girls are screaming out their man's names. And we get an aerial view of Damoto, and Akihito is nowhere to be seen. But is that a fish in Damoto's mouth? Indeed it was. He straight deep-throated a goldfish. At least someone's getting some action. Damoto lost. And he left me for a goldfish? Where did that virgin loser go? I don't have a good feeling about this. I gotta get the hell out of here. Where do you think you're going, you slut? Don't mess with me, you ugly bitch. Kasumi then donkey punches Madoka in the head. I won't let you go until Akihito comes back. Even if I die. Even if it takes 10 years. You are like such a little bitch. Hey ladies, what's up? I see you started wrestling without your boy. I'm wet already. You know, because of the fish pond. Hey. Look, Akihito, I was just joking around. Honey, come here, I love you. No, I'm good. I'll give you money and all the hamburgers you want. You love me, and you love hamburgers. No thanks. I'll let you touch my boobs. Really, you'll let me touch them? Of course, they're all yours. Do whatever you want, baby. I do like me some squishies. Akihito, you're not considering it, are you? My squishies are way better than hers. Shut up, you twat. You talk too much. Well, it looks like she was hiding a shank behind her back and is planning on doing the pokey poke with our boy. You'll never touch my body, you nasty virgin bastard. Akihito dodges the ice pick and goes to grab onto Kasumi. And while grabbing a handful of some squishy, he counters with a punch using his broken arm. Well, he did it, boys. He finally got to cop a feel of the wonderful squishy. Kasumi is gushing blood while flying through the air for what seemed like an eternity. Now that I got the squishies, all that's left is eating a yummy, delicious hamburger. Oh, and marrying Madoka. The moral of the story is, even bully squishies can be fun sometimes. I will never wash this hand. Now that I've had my first squishy, I need to work on my second time grabbing squishies. This is the summary of the second school. The daughter of the Kujo group chairman, Kujo Kasumi, turned herself in and confessed. Several other students involved in the bullying have also been disciplined as well. I acknowledge the results, but for some goddamn reason the method still rubs me the wrong way. You just make sure this project doesn't leave a stain on the Special Education Bureau, you understand? Can't they just say good job until there's actually a problem that arises? As Fuyumi is leaving the office, someone is sneaking some pics right in public. I guess women in business suits is the new kink. Oh yeah, baby, look how perfect of a knot is in that tie. And her collar folds are so crispy. But Fuyumi is not the type to just be caught slipping. She puts that boy on his knees ready to snap his arm in an instant. Wait, hold up, it's me. I give. Damn girl. Director Sakaki? Boy, you better quit playing. I almost snapped your arm in half. They end up getting lunch together. First the delinquent school, now the Kujo group. You've been solving one problem after another that we couldn't handle. Honestly, I'm surprised myself. I never expected Akihito to achieve such results. I love that they used that photo of Kasumi. That's hilarious. After taking a look at the Points app, Director Sakaki is impressed with all the functions available. This sure is convenient. Just by scanning someone, it can numerically determine if they're a bad person. It's merely identifying them through facial recognition. The points are allocated by the Special Education Bureau. Well, then that means the one calculating those points is the government's surveillance program, right? They monitor citizens' lives through surveillance cameras across the country. The public has no way of knowing about its existence. Well, that's a given. We're a government that implements education policies in secret. It's the whole reason the Special Education Bureau exists. Anyways, I'm glad everything is going well so far, but if the project fails, yes, I will take full responsibility. Man, give this girl a raise. They just lay on the pressure nonstop. Poor girl. You have guts, Fuyumi. More than most young people these days. So have you decided which school to go to next? Yes. Saikyo High School. Saikyo? Isn't that the school that's known for having the best discipline policies in Japan? Yes, but actually there's some concerning rumors going around. Jumping over to Akihito at the previous school. You're leaving me already, Akihito? Baby, don't be like that. I'm not leaving Japan. The criminal transfer student is busy. But we still have to act out the scene in the secret classroom, unless you don't want to. You're joking, right? I love how your body teaches me about how gravity works. And don't forget the jiggle physics too. Let's exchange contact info, so we can have long, meaningful conversations while I'm working. Okay, sounds good, baby. By the way, do you want lots of kids, or just a couple? Anything works for me as long as we open up that joint bank account, honey. Hey, just don't think about it too much. Hit me up whenever you're free. That way I have an excuse to come study science and physics with my beautiful Professor Madoka. My husband is like, so super duper perfect. I love you so much, my little criminal felon husband. I love you too, bye-bye, wifey. Moving on to Fuyumi's house. This time was worth about 100 points, right? Along with the previous school, 100 carry the 1, add 70. It's 710 points, Akihito. Don't hurt yourself, kid. That's about 2 years off your sentence. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Keep up the good work next time as well. Hey, Fuyumi, I realized something at this school. It's important to really connect with people. This kid is really starting to grow. That means the program is really working. I was judging by appearances without trying to really know that person. Especially with Kasumi and Madoka. That's great to hear. Then you should really reflect on that and continue to explore your surroundings. So you're saying I should listen more and then think about it, right? Very good, Akihito. I hope you can apply what you've learned at the next school. Okay, yes, learning things is good. Let's see. The school I'm starting today should be right up ahead. But what the hell is this shit? Is this some kind of military school or something? They look like some secret service agents with their armbands. Well, this should be fun, right guys? Hey you, what's with that head? Head. Well, my head game isn't much to brag about, but I'll take it pretty much whenever it's offered. The dude then grabs a hold of Akihito's hair as if this was a cat fight. Bro, you know how hard I have to work to get those perfect blonde spikes like that? I'm asking what's up with the color of your hair, boy? And the choke collar too while we're at it. Another guy is walking over while this happens and says, I don't recognize your face. State your class and student number. How would I know? I'm just the criminal transfer student. Transfer student? I don't care about that. The guy then shoves our boy, for no reason, like a weirdo. What's up with these guys? These guys are really starting to get on my nerves. And just like that, Akihito smashes the guy right in the face, leaving blood spraying into the air. Is this guy frickin' crazy? He actually hit him in the face. Do you know who we are, kid? Hey, I'm just matching your boy's energy. He wants to pull hair and push me around. Then that's grounds for getting beat the hell up. You have any idea who you're messing with right now? You just put your hands on me. This is my first day, so no, I have no clue who you are. Can't you see the armband? We are the Saikyo High School Disciplinary Committee. We are the stars of hope that cut off evil and protect everyone's school life. And I said I'm the new transfer student, and this is my first day? You've already violated 3 school rules. Dyed hair, improper uniform, and Akihito interrupts him by saying, and I told you it's not dyed. Besides, you hit me first, and I just hit you back. No excuses. Shit, when did I get surrounded? Fuyumi will probably get mad at me again. But this time I have no choice. Just then someone else steps into the scene. What's going on here? This dude carries an air of authority. All the other guys immediately stand at attention. Shit, this isn't good now that he's involved. Attention, good work, sir. What are you doing here, committee chairman? So he's the chairman. We have a rule breaker? Yes, that's right. 3 violations, and he just transferred here today. I see. I guess it can't be helped. This guy then proceeds to whip out his wooden samurai sword. This shit is literally crazy. Seriously, a wooden sword? Phantom Tiger Crane first form. Our boy is confused as hell right now. Is he going to learn how to be a samurai, though? The samurai smacks the shit out of Akihito, which sends him into orbit. While flying through the air, he's just thinking, damn, that's a good hit. Impressive speed as well. The samurai then says, I shall execute justice. Continuing from the phantom slash. Akihito takes a hit from the wooden sword and is pushed back by the force, and falls right onto his ass. What the hell are you guys doing all of a sudden? He holds up his hand, which has a few strands of Akihito's blonde hair in it. He then takes a little sniff of another dude's hair, and says, there's no smell of bleach, you fools. It's his natural hair. That's what I've been saying this whole frickin' time. What's with that collar, transfer student? I don't really know, but I was made to wear it. Fine then, take it off. Impossible. I can't do that. Why not? Because it will explode if I do. I see, understood. For real. The chairman is just going to move past that after hearing that. But Shiba, this guy used violence against the discipline committee. I guess you decided he was a rule breaker and attacked him first. Be more careful next time. And transfer student. I'm Akihito. Okay, Akihito, keep your shirt buttons closed. It's almost time for morning assembly. Everyone return to your classrooms. Standing at attention, they all yell in unison, yes, sir. Well, with all things considered, he doesn't seem like a bad guy after all. Inside the school, we get a glimpse at the hallway and everything is in order, while also being spotless and clean. Akihito has his head resting on his desk, while thinking about how tired he is, and it's still morning. One of those committee kids spots him and can't believe that they're in the same class together. The school speaker system announces that it's time for the morning assembly. All the kids are standing in perfect rows as they repeat after the announcement. What in the hell is going on right now? This is worse than prison. The committee dude then grabs onto Akihito's ear and asks why is he just spacing out during morning assembly. Stand up, transfer student. Article 1. Respect the basic human rights of individuals and groups, and protect their freedom and dignity. Article 2. Strive to oppose wrongdoing and injustice and eliminate their sources. The guy then says, Article 3, transfer student. Something about rising courage, and something. You idiot. The guy slams Akihito's head right into his desk and says, the only thing rising is your stupidity. At this point in the school day, our boy is exhausted. That committee guy just keeps singling him out again and again. Speak of the devil. He saw him sleeping and yells, "Execute justice," while Donkey punching him on the head. No sleeping during class. Don't slouch in your seat. Maintain a perfect 90 degrees at all times. This literally continues all day long. We see the students taking a break from classes, talking amongst one another, very normal school activities. Finally, it's lunchtime. I wonder what Fuyumi made for me today. Yep, you guessed it. It's her world-famous hamburger steaks. And our boy is super excited. Just then, the committee guy flicks the meal into the air while yelling, "You idiot." I hope he kills this guy once and for all. Focusing with all his might, he goes for the dive in order to save his precious hamburger steaks. What the hell are you doing, you frickin' bastard? Are you insane? Bringing such a high-sodium meal into this school? Honestly, this school provides school lunches. If you want delicious food, just eat that. Delicious food? Here at school? Check that out, boys. They gave him a piece of cloth, moss jelly, dry-ass crackers, and 4 used watch batteries for lunch. He asks the guy, who is sitting across the table from him, what it is. The guy says it's a perfect, complete nutritional food, perfectly formulated by our school's nutritionist. If you eat this, your health is guaranteed to be in tip-top form. Then you wash it down with this special green juice. Poor Akihito is now getting waterlogged. How much more of this is he going to take before he becomes the villain of the school? Well, that was an eventful day at school, right guys? Akihito is making his way home, reliving his horrible day at school, full of strict rules for every little detail of school life. What do we have here? Seems like it's time for Akihito to clock into work real quick. The fight was so lame that they skipped it completely and cut to the guy with a busted-up face. This guy was only worth 4 points. He's like a mini bully. Just then Shiba comes walking up after watching the whole thing go down and says, "Hey you," which scares the shit out of our boy. Damn it, man. You gotta stop sneaking up on people like that. Did you do that? Man, is this guy gonna try to hit me with his sword again? Well, you see. But then Shiba cuts him off and says, "Excellent. What? Punishing evil is noble justice. My first impression of you was terrible, but it seems I was mistaken. Akihito, would you lend me your strength?" Reaching out to shake hands, Shiba says, "Let's save the school together." Saving the school means getting points, and Fuyumi did tell me to do good things. Okay, sure, why not? I'm glad to hear that. It's already time to go home. You should leave before it gets late. Yeah, you're right. See you tomorrow then. They both wave their goodbyes as Shiba watches Akihito leave. Now that he's gone, he turns around and slashes his wooden sword right into the mini bully's collarbone. This would be the 3rd time I've had to discipline you, right? Frickin' garbage that never learns no matter how many times I tell you. At this point, the kid is begging Shiba to stop while tears are rolling down his face. But Shiba doesn't give a shit, because he sends another swing of his sword with a look of menace on his face, which leaves blood splashing into the air on impact. I will destroy all evil in the name of sweet justice. Moving into another day at this lovely school, Shiba lets out a long-winded laugh, followed by a jovial laugh from Akihito. Both of them laughing together as they set out on their quest to beat up all the things. Are you okay? There's no need to be afraid. As long as I'm here, justice will always prevail. Thank you so much, Shiba. From now on, please try to live under the supervision of the Public Morals Committee. That way, delinquents won't lay a hand on you. You two take him to the infirmary. Yes, sir. Another brilliant execution of justice today. The Public Morals Committee president. My first impression of him was awful. Turns out he's actually a pretty good guy. Well, now then, let's take a look at the progress for today. Only 10 points. I guess that seems about right. Akihito, what's that? Oh, this. When you hold it up like this, you can see a person's villain points. What did he just say? Man, Akihito needs to learn how to say less. He talks too damn much. Go figure. Shiba snatches the phone right from Akihito's hand. I'll be confiscating this. Possession of smartphones is banned by school rules. What? Give that back right now. I have business to attend to, so I'll be going now. Hey, wait. Crap, Fuyumi might get mad at me. We jump inside the school in front of the chairman's office. This week's rule violations total 9. Finally managed it down to single digits. Well done, Shiba. Excellent work. Before you came to this school, it was known as one of the worst in Tokyo for delinquents. But now it's being called one of the best in all of Japan. Thank you very much. By the way, there's one thing I'd like to ask. What is it, Shiba? The transfer student, Akihito. Who exactly is he? Him? Well, I don't really know the details either. You don't know? You're the school's top authority. Yeah, well, I've heard that transfer student is a government agent. The government, I see. That clears up a lot of things. Thank you very much. Now, to the main reason for my visit. I came today to present a certain proposal document. A proposal? If it's coming from you, I'll gladly accept anything. Let's take a look. That's right. From now on, I plan to manage student behavior by the second. The paper has micromanaged what each student has to do, down to the very second. If this justice enforcement plan is realized, the public morals at this school will never be broken again. Shiba, don't you think this is a bit too much? It might fringe on the students' freedom. Letting off a sigh, Shiba reaches for Akihito's phone and says, I see. He then snaps a picture of the chairman. A smartphone? What are you recording? Turns out the guy is worth 35 points. Misuse of school funds, sexual harassment of students? You, sir, are evil. How the hell do you know that information? Listen carefully, chairman. All you need to do is quietly stamp your approval. You don't need to do or worry about anything else. Besides, improving the school's reputation should be a favorable outcome for you too, right? Well then, I'll be taking my leave. After leaving the office, Shiba tries to go through the phone in order to find the nudes. But turns out the phone needs a PIN to unlock. Everything except for that function is locked. Well, that's fine. I'll expose everything for the sake of my plan. We then jump to a plate of some terribly shaped peanut butter cookies. I mean, hamburger steaks. I see. Are those public morals guys really that trustworthy? I thought they were sketchy at first as well, but turns out they're working really hard in order to improve the school, so they might be alright. Though they need to change the food up in that bitch, because it's terrible. Well, okay, for now keep investigating a bit longer. Sure, leave it to me. Moving on, we're back at the high school. Akihito is finally able to get his hands on the schedule, so he's at least able to stay out of trouble. He had to sneak away in order to enjoy Fuyumi's bento box lunches. Then he moves on to beating up some bullies. Looks like he's finally able to adjust to this school life now. Man, I'm exhausted. Akihito, thanks to you, the public morals at this school have gotten even better than before. I'm really grateful to have you on my side. Just one more step, and I'll have the ideal school I've always dreamed of. Of course you're grateful. I mean, I am the criminal transfer student. Criminal transfer student? Some kids at the bottom of the steps are calling out to their friend, telling him to hurry up. Hey guys, wait up. Don't leave me behind. Come on, hurry up then. Yeah, I'm coming. Shiba looks like he's about to have another episode for some unknown reason. And just as the student makes his way past him, he out of nowhere kicks the dude in the back, causing him to fall down the stairs. What the hell was that? The kid comes crashing down the stairs, holding onto his injured leg and screaming in pain due to the fall. His friends coming rushing over to check up on him. Shiba, what the hell are you doing? Shiba doesn't say a word. He just stands there with a psychotic look on his face as he stares at the mess that he just created. Akihito runs down to check on the injured kid. Are you okay? Reaching out his hand, he says, are you able to stand? But out of nowhere, Shiba smacks Akihito's hand down. Like, bitch, what do you think you're doing? Bro, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you extending your hand out to evil? Your hand will be tainted. Shiba then does his favorite activity, kick a dude when he's down. The kid just skipped a few steps on the stairs. Everyone does that kind of thing. Exactly, Scene does it. Things like that. Crossing the street on a red light when no one watching. Watching stuff knowing it was illegally uploaded. You feel guilty, but will make up excuses in order to justify it. And as a result, what happens is you breed evil. But it's no big deal, because everyone does that kind of thing, right? The accumulation of what you call things everyone does is what creates evil in this world. That may be true, but was it necessary to kick him down the stairs? Shiba reaches into his pocket to show off his new phone to Akihito. Snaps a pic, just to realize that the kid's is worth 0 points. That just means the phone is obviously malfunctioning and doesn't work. Seriously, the government's prototype is useless. Hey, give me back my phone. I told you it's against school rules, didn't I? Then why are you using it? You think you're above school rules. I see, so that's how it is. You have a point. He then drops it to the floor and stomps the shit out of it. Hopefully the government had it covered and bought insurance for it. No, I have Madoka's physics pictures on there, you asshole. I'm just merely resolving our situation is all. Is that better now? Soon this school will be reborn. My justice execution plan will finally begin. Please look forward to it. It took like an hour to try to convince Madoka to send those physics photos to me. I'm sad now. The next day, Akihito is in full sprint, trying not to be late to school. I spent too much time eating breakfast. At this rate, Shiba is going to be angry with me. He's kind of a dick, so I definitely don't want to start off my day with that kind of smoke. Someone seems to be staring down at their wristwatch. Just as Akihito runs past him, making him in time to school. Just then he can hear a ruckus and turns his eyes up to see what's going on. There's people getting scolded, beaten up, and punished for something all over the place. We then see a kid make it just in time to not be late. While the guy standing at the front entrance checks the time. Boom. The kid then gets decked in the face, knocking him the fuck out, causing him to lose his glasses. He then climbs on top of the kid and beats the hell out of him while saying, "That's what you get for being 0.01 second late, you bastard." These guys have lost their goddamn minds. Are they insane? Another kid is getting choked out with his own tie because the knot wasn't tied properly. This poor girl was getting spanked because her school uniform didn't meet the standards due to it being 2 millimeters too short. Shiba comes walking in like a tyrant. What a magnificent scene, don't you think? Dude, haven't the punishments gotten a lot worse than before? No, it's just that we were too lenient until now. Oh, what do we have here? You there? Stop right there. Your hair is dyed, isn't it? No, I was warned before, so I dyed it black now. Shiba, she said she was warned and dyed it back to black, so she's good now. Shiba doesn't say anything. He just goes to pick up a bucket full of water. Shiba, what are you doing? Shiba then grabs onto the girl's scalp while holding the bucket and dunks her head into the bucket. I guess the punishment is death by drowning for this type of infraction. 2 strands weren't dyed. You need to do it properly, you stupid bitch. Hey, that's going too far, man. What did you say? Too far. Have you already forgotten what we talked about? This is the act of correcting evil. Akihito, what I'm doing here, is it wrong? No, it's not wrong, but that's right. All you need to do is stand by and watch quietly. That in itself is justice. Akihito is just standing there taking in the scene as people are getting beat the hell up, all in the name of justice. Why? Because he doesn't know the definition of justice probably. Damn, isn't this all way too much for these little mistakes? This dude is crying while being completely unconscious. This girl nearly drowned for her little misstep. I don't freaking get it. What is justice? Later that day, we find ourselves at Fuyumi's house. Akihito is sitting at the dinner table looking kind of down. You're barely eating, it'll get cold, you know. He doesn't respond because he doesn't understand things and it's really frustrating to be dumb. Akihito, did something happen at school today? Fuyumi, what is justice? Whoa, where did that come from? You feeling okay? Do you have a fever? It's Shiba. He's been punishing people who do bad stuff. And it's starting to get way too over the top. I don't really get it. But something about it just rubs me the wrong way. There's no answer that everyone can agree on. Right and wrong depends on a person's values. In the end, I think justice is just ego. Calm down, Fuyumi. Now he's going to get confused about the definition of ego. What you believe is right. That's what justice is. What I believe is right. Finally, someone said something I can understand. The same goes for the position of the criminal transfer student too. Of course, there are people who say this way is wrong. But even so, I believe in you. I believe you can change this school for the better. You've already proven it, haven't you? Hey look, it's our number 1 girl, Kasumi. I know how much you all loved her ass. Don't deny it. More importantly, it's Akihito's first experience with the squishies. Thanks for coming to this school, Akihito. My husband might just be the one who is capable of actually changing things around here. I love squishies. So you should believe in it too, Akihito. Believe in your own idea of what's right. Okay, got it. Thanks, Fuyumi. We then jump over to a fancy-looking dojo. Shiba is kneeling on the ground in front of some swords, with a banner that says, "Yep, you guessed it, justice." He probably has to pray to the justice gods in order to obtain their blessing and become all-powerful. All of this is for the sake of justice. The next day at school, someone is heard yelling, "Company attention." All of the students are lined up and standing at attention. We will now begin the school-wide assembly. Class president, to the podium. Here comes Shiba, the high school top dog. Just look at him, looking so majestic with his samurai sword at his waist. Justice, recite out loud. Damn, These students are probably thinking they'd rather be in a military boot camp than at this school. Article 1. The students still standing at attention all yell out loud Article 1, in perfect sync. Shiba then makes a different aggressive hand gesture, as well as a different stance and yells, Article 2. With all of the fake conviction they could muster up, the poor students once again yell at the top of their lungs, Article 2. Shiba then shits his pants due to how much he had to put into yelling Article 3. These kids are giving it their all, because if they don't, it's beaten time. Good job, guys. You all did super duper good. As of today, the Justice Enforcement Plan begins. Follow the orders of the disciplinary committee at all times. After baggage checks, uniform measurements, and haircuts, proceed according to the assigned schedules. Together we will build it, a school life that is bright and shining, that is free from evil. See how happy everyone is. That's what a life without evil looks like, guys. You there, what do you think you're doing? Don't you think you've gone too far, Mr. President? Akihito is here, and he's dragging a corpse along with him. Sorry, Shiba, I'm late. Almost instantly, a minion comes flying in with a Superman punch while yelling, You bastard. You think you can put your hands on a disciplinary officer and get away with it? But Akihito doesn't give no fucks, because he drops his ass with a powerful punch that leaves an explosion when the body hits the ground. What's going on, Akihito? You do realize today is an important day for us, right? Well, I showed up late, used violence. I wonder, what are you going to do about it? Is Daddy going to punish me? Ordinary. That would be a serious offense. However, you've always embodied my ideal vision of justice. If you apologize, I'll overlook it just this once. Just like Fuyumi said, Shiba, right here, right now, I'm gonna beat the ever-living shit out of your little bitch ass. So what's up, boy? Did you call me a little bitch? Laughable. I'm sure there might be some people who agree with your methods. Me, I think you've strayed off the path. It's no longer justice. You're just terrorizing people in the name of justice. So let's settle this. Me and you. Let's find out who has the stronger resolve. What a shame. I really thought we could understand each other. Very well. True justice will never lose to evil. You want to test me? Come. That's right. This is more like it. Shiba whips out his sword, which is real, and is surrounded by a light blue aura. In the name of my justice, I will judge you. Akihito puts up his weapon of choice, because oh boy's got them hands. Let's go. I'm still pissed that you smashed my collection of squishy picks, asshole. The atmosphere is getting intense. They stand there, ready for battle. Shiba is looking to strike first. We'll see how Akihito is able to deal with an opponent using a real katana. Even the chairman comments on the katana usage being against the firearms and sword control laws. But of course, the minion isn't about to let that slide. He punches him right in the nostril. Talking is strictly forbidden. Whether you are a teacher or not, breaking the rules will result in punishment. In comes Akihito with his world-famous one-punch knockout. The rules apply to you too, so you're being punished for talking as well. My nose. I want my mommy. You think you can take me, fool? Shiba then yells, Stop, pointing his sword towards Akihito. He says, You can't handle this. I will be the one to judge him. But Chairman, Akihito, you shouldn't add to your crimes. Then he sticks his katana inches away from Akihito's throat. Hey, can I ask one thing? What is it? Are you ready to accept your punishment? This sword, it's super cool, isn't it? The entire place is completely quiet, wondering what the hell is wrong with this guy. I don't understand. You can appreciate the beauty of this sword. Yet, why do you deny my justice? Shiba makes the first move with a horizontal slash from his katana. But Akihito is able to lean out of the way before his head was cut off. Shiba follows up with a vertical slash, but Akihito is running away in a strategic retreat, still running around in circles, while Shiba is giving chase as he yells, I'm doing this for everyone's sake. Executing justice. I'm eliminating evil like you for everyone's sake. Wait. Time out. Akihito had to dive over a table in order to avoid being cut up by the katana. And just then he notices an umbrella that he could use as a weapon. And so he does exactly that. Holding the umbrella, he now goes on the offensive and takes a swing at Shiba, but it's easily parried. What's up, boy? I got me a little toy now. What a vulgar fighting style. Don't talk shit about my Akihito special sword. What a joke. I guess it can't be helped, since I've been severely underestimated. Justice / sword of justice. Yes, that's exactly what he said. What's with that weird name? But just then, Akihito is struck in the neck and blood comes gushing into the air. What's with this image? Could this be? That's right, boys. Akihito has the power of foresight. He saw it coming and knew exactly what to do to dodge the attack. It was like my life flashed before my eyes. He then yells, "Barrier." But that was easily slashed in two with the sword. How ridiculous. That was quite the slash, because it left a bloody mess from shoulder down to the opposite hip across his entire torso. Akihito is bent over and down on one knee from the attack. But Shiba isn't about to let him breathe as he rushes over with another swing of the sword. Why the hell are you so obsessed with rules? Does doing the right thing need a reason? That's the reason why I said that you've taken all of this way too far. Akihito says, "Out of my way, bitch." He seems to be running towards a couple of sticks on the ground. Now he's surrounded by a fierce blue aura, while dual wielding his sticks. The sticks are pathetic, but the aura is pretty good. Akihito jumps into the air with a double slash attack, but Shiba is able to dodge out of the way pretty easily. However, it looks like it did just barely graze his school uniform as a little picture falls out of his coat pocket. No, not my precious picture. Floating all the way down to the ground, it finally lands. Well, what do we have here? Shiba yells, "Give that back. Give me that back right now, or else I'll kill you. Is this yours?" You know, bringing something like this to school violates school policy. Don't you touch that with your filthy fucking hands. Give it back. Flashback time. We see little Shiba sitting on the floor watching some anime. That's my medal of justice. I had very few friends since childhood. When I got home, I would only watch anime. And that's when I encountered a hero of justice. The purple teddy bear lets off a maniacal laugh and says, "I'll remake this town while holding a bomb. Stop destroying the town, you evil bastard." So, you finally showed up, Justice Man. Why must you always interfere? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just going to remodel the town a bit, which will make it much more livable for everyone. I will cut you down. In the name of justice, I will judge you. Justice/Sword of Justice. So Shiba copied his whole persona and identity from an anime character? He even stole the exact name of his sword skill too. Thank you so much for saving me. Of course I'll help you. I'm Justice Man. It's starting to make sense now. He's doing it for the ladies. From that day on, Justice Man became my idol. Little Shiba is walking down the street singing the Justice Man theme song when he heard someone yelling for help because of a purse snatcher. Someone stop him. He stole my purse. Frozen in panic, our little Shiba didn't know what to do. While thinking this could be dangerous, an image of Justice Man pops in his head. "I will cut down evil. In the name of justice. Get out of my way, kid. I'll kill you. I will judge you." He then punches the thief right in his jaw, which knocks the guy out, leaving him laying on the sidewalk. Everyone who saw it go down were showering him with praise. He was hooked. He even did a school report about Justice Man, and the kids loved it, once again showering him with compliments and praise. He was commended by the police. I became popular in class. Everyone was smiling, and the atmosphere felt just right. After that, I went around helping people around town, as well as in school. They called me the hero of justice. But as soon as we got a little older, the things that I did to help people made people start avoiding me or talking behind my back. I was now all alone, and people stopped praising me. So I had to step it up a notch. This was no longer enough. I need more. More justice is needed. I will eradicate evil. So you understand, right? That's my pledge of justice. Just like that time, a long time ago. I want to create a school where there is no evil, and everyone is able to live peacefully and smile. For that I will cut down evil. To protect everyone with the almighty justice, I will destroy all evil. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you see anyone smiling or enjoying their peace? For real, take a look around at the people in this school. Is this that perfect school that you wanted to create? Well, that's because they're all a bit guilty of holding on to some evil. But we are almost there. You all can't quit on me when we are so close to the light. You all should be grateful to me, right? Not one word from the crowd. Big surprise. Well, apparently, Shiba was a little surprised. Why do they all look at me with those faces in a school with no evil? Maybe it's because evil does still exist. The most evil thing in this school right now is you. Shiba, your justice project has been derailed long ago. Do you get it now? I'm evil. That's right. In the end, you just wanted to be praised, right? Don't drag everyone into your selfish justice. I have no intentions of listening to the words of evil. Alright, let's start this party off right. Okay, we're back with the face-off. Two guys square up and prepare for battle. Once again, Shiba lets the menacing red aura release into the air. Akihito puts on his psycho-criminal face as he awaits the imminent clash. They both rush in for the final showdown of epic proportions. But there can only be one victor. It's the battle of sticks versus sword. Who will come out on top? Both guys are throwing defense out the window and going all in on offense, because both of their attacks are inches away from landing. Shit. Shiba's hit landed, which sends Akihito flying. The onlookers all gasp out loud, hoping that Akihito would be able to stop this piece of shit. Justice always wins over evil. Now then, let's get back to our morning assembly. Out of nowhere, Akihito is leaping through the air in attempts to hit Shiba from behind. All that could be heard is Akihito yelling, "Akihito Ultra Slash." Shiba heard the call out and turns around to see what the hell is going on. And just then Akihito finally lands a hit on Shiba. His armband is cut, his medal of justice is floating in the air, and Shiba is sent flying from the devastating attack. No way. My justice wasn't good enough. The bad guy is down for the count. That's right. The sticks of fury bested the katana of justice. Why? At that moment, I should have felt the impact. Then we see a couple of textbooks being thrown onto the ground. It was Akihito. He lifts up his shirt and shows off his ripped abs, and then says, "Akihito Superblock." Using textbooks as a shield? Still such a vulgar way of fighting. You've never cut a person before, have you? Couldn't even tell the difference between cutting books and cutting flesh. Well, you speak as if you already know. This hit hard for our boy. An image of a blood-soaked dagger. A trail of bloody footprints with a bunch of dead bodies covering the ground. And at the end of it all is a little Akihito covered in blood from head to toe. At that time I couldn't tell what was right or wrong. I was just focused on eating to survive. This guy always says the weirdest things. Who are you, really? Me? I'm the person sent to fix difficult situations. Me? I'm the person that grabs squishies whenever I want and marries whoever I want. Because I'm the criminal transfer student. He did it again. Every time he speaks it gets weirder and weirder. Wait, where do you think you're going? Well, I lost to you. So now I need to take responsibility. Let me get that microphone. Okay, sure thing, Chairman. Everyone is just watching, wondering what this crazy guy's going to do next. I used justice to indulge in my sense of superiority. I did terrible things to everyone. For that I am truly sorry. Not a word. Nobody is even moving. They just stare at him. Even our boy is just staring in disbelief. As Shiba is holding his bow after his sincere apology, the students all get super angry and start to rush at him. Are you fucking with me? You think you can just apologize and we'll forget the shit you put us through? I don't expect to be forgiven. That's why as of today the disciplinary committee will be disbanded. As he was saying that, the mob decided to stone him to death. That's not enough. We were put through some of the most brutal punishment for way too long for that to be enough. You can do whatever you want of me, but please leave the other disciplinary members out of this. They were just following my orders. Chairman, what are you saying? At this point the mob just wanted blood, so they all rushed in to get a piece of the guy who put them through all that torment for such a long time. Akihito is just watching as the angry mob charges at Shiba. Well, it looks like there will be a murder committed at school today. The first of the angry mob to reach Shiba sends a punch right to the face. Shiba falls to the ground and is surrounded by people just stomping the shit out of him. You bastard. What evil are you talking about? Everything would be solved if you just disappeared. Oh no. It looks as though someone is about to get their hands on Shiba's medal of justice while he's getting stomped into the ground. This is your precious treasure, right? Then I'll just destroy this real quick. No. Stop. He begins to rip it in two. But then the real hero steps in and grabs onto the dude's arm. Give it back. That's something important to Shiba. All of you step back right now. Yes, Shiba did some bad things, but he's properly reflected on them already. Besides, there must be some people who were helped by him too. If anyone lays a hand on Shiba, I'll beat your ass. Well, obviously, that was enough to put a stop to that mob instantly. Here, man, take this back. Here, I'm giving it back to you. Why are you helping me? Well, because your eyes were asking for help. That's what Justice Man always said in the anime. Also, because I thought we were similar, you and me. You and I are alike. Yeah, we both have done wrong, and also wanted to fix things. But I met someone called Fuyumi, who listened to what I had to say. Because of that, I realized that I was wrong. So I thought I should become that person to you. Do you think I can start over too? Well, that all depends on you, doesn't it? I myself am currently in the middle of doing just that. Shiba finally accepts his Medal of Justice back from Akihito. We then jump over to the entrance of the courtyard, where it seems that a girl was watching it all go down. So that's Akihito. That kid seems interesting enough. I want to lick you like a lollipop. Looks like things are going to be exciting. Alright guys, there are currently 2 more chapters before we're all caught up. So when I feel like they released enough material to add another part, I'll be sure to get that video made and show it to you all. Thanks for watching everyone.